All right, all right. Well, hello there. Hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Tonight's a little bit of an exciting night for me as I'm trying something absolutely new, as I am definitely trying to be kind of more of a variety streamer of some sort. But yes. Oh, hey there, Abyss. Oh, that is my phone. Sorry. I'm gonna turn that on silent real quick. But hey, Abyss, how you doing? Happy to see you here. I see if Lily is here as well. Welcome on in, babe. Mwah. Mwah. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yes, I'm sorry you have to hear my ringtone. There. It's literally just Kratos saying, "Read it, boy," whenever I get a notification. I never get sick of it for some reason. I just don't. But yes, so tonight is going to be a little special. Tonight, instead of gaming, we are going to paint some Warhammer, which I'm going to admit to you, I have not done in a hot minute. And I mean that. I have not done it in a hot minute. I have probably been on hiatus of painting for about over a year now. I still have all my stuff and all that, so I was lucky to get everything set up. But yes, so I have everything here. I'm hoping my paints are still good. They have not been used in a while. But yes, I got a new kit of orcs that I had assembled yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but today. Today, a few hours ago, and now have them all set up. They're primed and they're ready to be painted. They're ready to get some globby paint on them. So I apologize if today my paint scheme is going to be a little shit. I'm a little rusty at this. I'll see how much muscle memory is still there. But either way, we're just going to have a nice chill stream. We're going to have ourselves a fun time. I think for this, I'm going to also have some music playing in the background, just a little bit. That way, you guys have at least something else to hear other than just my fan in the background. So let me do that real quick. Just make sure the music's gonna be a little quiet, like, oh, shrieky lord. That way it's not too disruptive, and you can hear what I'm saying. Let's try this. Is that quiet enough for you? Should a little louder. There we go. Let me know if that's a little too loud. Put my headphones aside, because honestly, I want to wear without them. But anyway, I'm going to switch over to my webcam, because I do have a webcam. And I got everything set up here. You're going to see my weird little setup here, but I improvised what I could. So we're going to move on over. Boom. Look at that shit. Isn't that the most autistic painting setup you ever seen? Oh, I am so excited. Again, I really love painting, but I just have not done it in a hot minute. But I have everything here. Everything here. So this is actually my regular PC paint, my regular PC setup up here. I actually usually have all my models and stuff on a separate table. But the problem is when I first bought the webcam, it's a wired one, and the wire is very short. So the problem I made... Oh, I'll show you what I promised, because I promised this earlier in Blue Sky, but... Huzzah! You get some thigh. Some thigh and fishnet. And also glove fishnet as well, so hee. So funny thing too. The the mess here you see with my nails, my poor nails. I just got my nails done like a couple hours ago, and they were looking all cute and pretty. And I went to go and prime the orcs. Just regular black spray paint, because that's usually how I roll. I usually like using black as a base for primer. But the can I was using, it's an old one, and I had it sitting out in my basement for like over a year, which just shows you how long I went without painting. So I went to go use it as I normally would. What ended up happening is the paint can sort of exploded on me. Not literally, but it sort of exploded on me, where I got it a bit all over my hands. Thankfully I wasn't wearing the gloves when it happened, but it did happen. But thankfully, though, my orky boys here are still nice and clean, and they're well prepped and ready to go. So we should not have a problem here. But yeah, so if you're wondering why my hands are a bit of a mess, now you know. I got a little bit of that paint goop on me from the spray paint, but it's okay. But anyway, we're gonna get to painting. I have my wet palette over here. Quite easy to set up. I have one that's from Army Painter, but I lost all the sheets for it, so I had to improvise with some parchment paper, which works just as well. So we're gonna put that aside. And let's see here. Alright, I got mostly 3 brushes to work with. I'm debating whether or not to use a dry brush. This isn't technically a dry brush, but I use it like a dry brush because it's nice and big. I mean, they're pretty good black, but I was considering maybe dry brushing that with some white to kind of make their outlines pop a little more, but I think for now I'll stick to a simpler paint scheme. Oh, thank you, Lily, for the head pats. I'm glad they're working. Yes, head pats from the Lily. Goodness. But yes. As you can see, I have like all my Citadel paints here. I have a lot of them. I'll have to show my whole collection, but I have like shamelessly a lot of them. And it shows, as you can see here. But yes, I got a wet canvas all ready to go. So I'm excited for that. Again, I don't know if the paint scheme's gonna be really good this time, but we'll see how it goes. And before I forget too, I'm gonna put the skirt up a little bit, so thighs, fishnets, ooh woo. Just up a little more. There we go. I try to pull up it too much. Thankfully, I'm covered quite well. Twitch, I promise this is TOS friendly. I promise it is. I did research and asked Lily. It is. It is so TOS friendly. Anyway, I got myself some Baja Blast here. It's a 0 sugar because I'm trying to cut down at my sugar. Not for like weight reasons, but because it's too much sugar is really bad for your skin. So trying to cut down on it a bit. But yes, cracking a cold one. Oh, fuck yes. Miss this shit. And we're gonna get to painting. So we're gonna have a lot of fun here. So just a chill stream. You all just relax and watch me paint. Hell, if you want to pull out some paint yourself, if you got some unfinished models you want to paint, go right ahead, follow along with me. It'll be a good time. Alright. Just gonna shake these paints because they've been sitting on my old desk for about a year. Oh. We're gonna start the base paint. I'm gonna start with this guy here. He's just a regular orc boy. Unfortunately, this camera can't focus for shit, so I'm sorry if it's a little blurry, but yes, we got a regular orc boy there. I didn't try anything too extravagant with these orc boys. I just did regular, like, melee-based orcs. So they all got some, choppers and shooters, but nothing else. So no shooter boys today. I got some shooter boys, sitting on my shelf over there nearby. Maybe I'll show them later. But you probably can see my little silly setup here. Got some desktop decorations. Got this new dragon too. I love him. I love him. I love him so much. I got him for my birthday. It's probably one of the coolest gifts my mom's ever given me. I got a bunch of other things too here. I got a little trader, not a trader, but a guardsman from Dark Tide sitting over here. I got a Gumpla sitting over here. And I also have some other painted models here if you want to see. These are some of the models I painted a while back for my Space Marine army. The chapter of them being the Celestial Lions, which unfortunately are kind of dead in canon, but I love them regardless. I guess there's the newfound chapter master in my fanfiction lore. There he is. There's his little apothecary. Yes, but the annoying part about painting this one, even though it came out really great, is that I was trying to make sure I was finding a way to not make him look like he was an Ultramarines apothecary, but given similar color scheme was a little annoying. But at the very least, I made the guy he's extracting the gene seed from at least be the same color as the rest of the chapters, so that it makes it a little easier to tell that these guys are not Ultramarines. Because I'll be damned if I'm ever going to paint any blue Smurfs. I don't exactly have anything against the Ultramarines, but, like, god damn, they are fucking overrated. And finally, we got this little Assault Marine guy. I don't think I ever finished his eyes. But yeah, I tried quick painting some of these guys before, and they came out nice, but just not my best work. But yes, don't they look great? Don't they look great? Compliment me! Compliment me! Tell me I'm good at painting! Tell me! Tell me! Won't you tell me I'm so talented? Huh? Huh? Won't you tell me I'm so talented? Won't you? Pretty please. What, you thought my behavior was gonna change just because I moved to that? Nah. You're good at painting. Oh, thank you, Lily. Mwah. Shake it up the paint here. So these Citadel paints, the way you're supposed to, if you've never used them before, is that, actually, I probably need to get a brush that I'm not going to use just to put them on the palette here. Hold on. There we go. This one's a little dry. I don't think I've used this one in a long time, and you could definitely tell it's had some wear and tear. I think this was actually one of my first brushes when I started out, so it has some mileage to it. But I got my water over here. Alright, don't need it too wet. Just need something to put the paint on so I can move it over to the wet palette here. So it doesn't need to be like good applicable. But yes, how you use these is you shake them up. Usually you just do it upside down. And what it does is that when you open it up, so we're going to open Pandora's box here and hope the paint's actually still good. You open them up. Ooh. Now that's some goopy shit right there. You open them up and there's this little lip here where it takes the paint. And it uses that to hold the paint in place. And with a paintbrush, what you do is you just take a glob of it with a paintbrush that you're wanting, usually a thicker one. And you just put it on the wet palette like so. Pretty simple stuff. Get a little bit because I'm going to be using a lot of it for these guys. Got like 11 orcs in total over here, so let's see if we can actually get to paint them all tonight. I can't be too certain though. Alright, that should be enough. We may have to refill later, but hey. Let's keep that one in the paint bucket for now. They're just floating there. But yes, that's how you're supposed to use it. Be careful though when you open these up though, is there's that little hinge there. It's very easy to break. And if you break it, it just gets paint all over the place. So when you open it up, you're not gonna have the use of that lip anymore. It can be really annoying. But yes, I got a wet palette here to keep things nice and moist. Oh yeah. And I got some brand new paints I've actually never used before. I just had them sitting around. So, I'm gonna get the good stuff this time. Get them a little wet. So, it's probably the main base brush. Just a regular Citadel brush. So at least I know it's good quality. I'm not sure how many of you out here have ever wanted to paint Warhammer. It is a very fun hobby. It's an expensive one to get into, unfortunately. But, you know, I would say it's really only truly expensive if you're wanting to play tabletop. Which, I mean, I have before. I could say it's a good time. But, damn, 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 damn. Is it not an easy hobby to invest in? I can tell you about between the 3 armies I have ever owned, at least when playing tabletop, I have probably spent about like oh gods, easily like well over $500 in models alone. That's not even considering stuff like the paints you see here, or the brushes, or anything you see me use. So it can be quite an expensive hobby. But then again, what hobby is cheap, you know? What hobby is cheap? Alright, we are about to paint this boy. We are about to do it. Make sure I got enough. I hope I didn't water it down too much. What I basically did there is the wet palette is designed to keep the stuff wet and so it doesn't dry up. And it's designed also to keep the paint wet enough and kind of thin it down enough so it doesn't get all goopy and ruin the details like you're about to see. So let's hope I used enough water and it's not too thin, but only one way to find out. Oh yeah, I probably want to do it this way so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Not too thick, not too light, just the way we need it. Don't worry though, it looks like it's pooling, but it's really not. It'll dry up here a little bit because it's acrylic paint and it dries quickly. And it'll just get into those crevices and help show all those lovely, lovely little details. But yes, this is gonna be the whole stream, basically. Just yapping and painting. Again, you want to follow along? Go right ahead. I would not mind. Let me be your trans, sexy Bob Ross painting Warhammer. Honestly, you ever think that maybe, uh, Bob Ross, if he was still alive, he would ever paint Warhammer? Or just any model in general? You just imagine that, like he's paint, like what faction would he paint? I wonder. What faction would he paint? I never thought of that actually. Like what faction would fit Bob Ross? What do you guys think? Hmm? I personally think that hmm, being such a sweetie, being such a nice guy, I like to think that maybe he paints salamanders, which if you don't know, they're basically the space marines that are known for being the quote unquote good guys. And they're super sweet to everyone around them, like they actually give a shit about civilians and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm trying to I'll just lean a little bit here, that way you can actually see what I'm doing. Like he definitely feels like a salamanders type of guy. Shh. I can see that. I can absolutely see that. Just, I don't know if I can do a good Bob Ross impression. Alright, there's no. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I could not do Bob Ross justice, unfortunately, but just like, alright, we're just gonna paint some orcs here. Just some salamanders. Gonna get that nice green going. I'm gonna adjust this camera a little bit. That way I don't have to bend over so much. There we go. Alright, let me know if you guys are able to see everything just fine. Let me know. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you, especially if you're starting to paint, if it feels a little patchy when you do the first base coat on the model, don't feel bad. It's fine. It happens sometimes, and that's okay. Sometimes you just kind of have to go in there with a little bit more, and that's okay. With how thin these paints can be, you can absolutely get away with a second coat. Just be really careful. But hey, painting models is more forgiving than you think. It really is. It's good to paint again. Not sure I'll have the best work here again. I am rusty as hell. But we'll see. Alright. Bob Ross feels like a bizarre off-brand archetype, like the Murktypes that aren't aligned. Oh, Well, when you say Murktypes, like, do you mean the Blood Axes, or do you mean, like, the Freebooters? Because the Freebooters are more like pirates, but yeah, they do kind of serve themselves as mercenaries sometimes. That absolutely is something that they do. But the Blood Axes also give themselves off as mercenaries sometimes for other factions, mostly the Imperium. You know, especially on like the more fringe worlds. But I can absolutely see that. A Bob Ross orc, can you imagine that?
There is no accent, there is no mistakes here. Only happy accidents. Walk. There we go, very nice pinch you've got there. Remember, red means it goes faster.
Going a little slow here just so I can get back in the groove of it, but that's why I start with the skin, because the skin's forgiving. Now, if you're a little messy at first too, that's okay. You can always clean up with the other paints later. That's the other great part about starting off thin, is that you can easily paint over it. It doesn't look all globby, and you still have all those wonderful details. So don't be too hard on yourself if you start off into a messy. I mean, hell, I'm being messy right now. Just look at that face. Look at that face. He's not there yet. I'm gonna get a better camera. But oh yeah, what I was saying about the camera. Um, so the thing about the camera is that the wire is very short, and I realized if I wanted to show my other setup, I needed a Bluetooth camera. Something that like, has a little battery and I don't have to connect to my PC. I could just have it like Bluetooth connected and then boom, problem solved. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but well, that's my mistake for wanting to go cheap. Uh, but yes, I'll get a better webcam and you'll see my actual painting setup later on. But this will do for now, so no worries there. Okay. But yeah, some late night painting. Try not to worry too much about the details, though I am going to touch up in some areas that are looking a little patchy. That's okay. That's okay. Not trying to be too precise here because I don't really need to be. I do got some layer paint here we're going to use, so the skin's going to be a little brighter. I usually have a particular way of painting orcs. I usually like painting them with like darker green skin rather than the typical Warhammer way of doing them, which is at least now like usually like brighter, cartoony kind of green, which does look great. Don't get me wrong. It's just personally me, like I don't like painting my orcs that way normally. But you know, maybe I'll grow up. Maybe I'll warm up to it. Maybe I'll warm up to it. But there we go. I think we got his skin. Nope, got the neck area here. I missed. Fix the neck area. It's the neck area that always gets me. That's okay. But yeah, it dries up really nice, so if it pools a little bit when it's thin, that's fine. You only have to worry about that if you're you know, painting them a little thicker. Okay. Oh, I see Autumn has given their daily offering to the Spider Witch with another Baja Blast. Oh, the 19th one this time. Hey Autumn, welcome on in. I'm just painting orcs. Alright. I'm starting just batch painting them a little bit. That way I don't have to worry about using all the other ones just yet. Did someone say orcs? Oh, of course you did, Autumn. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me go back over here, switch over, because you want that so bad. All right. For those that are new here, Autumn just redeemed Wog. Oh, yeah. Fishnets! If you didn't see that before. Fishnets! Bro, I should have that on if I want to get viewers. Damn. Anyway, so there's that. So I'm going to set the timer now, but Wog is actually very appropriate for this, as you're about to see. You're going to see this model change into something absolutely spectacular. I think Autumn likes Orks a lot. You know, I start to think the same thing too, Lily. I'm thinking the same thing. But rip my throat. Alright. And switching over. Oh boy.
Walk. Hello, Scott. How's you doing? It's an orc painting orcs. Oh, I got something, huh? We ain't got something. Gonna drink me some Baja Blast here. For 10 minutes, you're gonna see some orky on orky action. Filthy degenerates you are. All of yous. Alright. I'm actually usually a Necrons kind of gal. Yeah, he's not surprised on that one, honestly. Not surprised with you. You definitely seem like a Necrons player to me. But that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, Autumn, I should ask. Have you ever wanted to play tabletop? Like at all? Because I can definitely introduce ya. Because I really need more people to play with. Well, unfortunately, it's probably going to be virtual tabletop, but I could teach you. It's lots of fun. And it tickles that autism brain so nice. I also apologise if my York is kind of inconsistent. I have a hard time trying to keep it consistent. But it is what it is. You know, you asked for this. Yous all made this possible. So I's going to abuse my power the ways I like to.
Alright.
Oh. You don't see an orc and fishnets, huh? Yous do. Well, that's what you're getting now. Don't mind that I ain't screen in this photo here. But you got an orc and fishnets now. Enjoys it. These filthy degenerates. Walk. Green is best. Nice putting green. Isn't that wonderful? Yes, what we doing here is where we's base coating the models. And makes it a little easier just to go color by color, section by section. So you're not having to waste so much time on one model. You can just get them ones at a time, and it's more like an assembly line of sorts. That's typically how I likes to paint anyway, when it comes to making armies. It's an individual model, it's a little different. But I likes it. Oh, I likes it a lot. It's these little details sometimes that gets me. Oh, hello's there. Hello's there. Tell you all the grain on, is it? Welcome on into chat. My name is Mortem. Alright, so now I'm kind of in the middle of an orc regime. I promise I'm usually not an orc VTuber, but right now I kind of am. But we's just painting some orcs here, so welcome on in. Enjoy that as we just relaxing here, painting some Warhammer. 'Cause I haven't painted in a while, and I think it's time to show a little. But that's okay. It could always get better. But welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Got a little bit of music going. He's gonna have lots of fun painting models. Lots of fun. Slowly but surely you'll see these wonderful orky boys come to life. Now there's one thing that I always bloody suck at. It's those bloody eyes. Oh, I can never get them right. Last October, wait, supposed to be eruptions or something. I don't know what you mean. Just now realised that. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think this paint's a little thin, but that's okay. We can always fix it up later. Yeah, so let's just start with the skin right now. That's usually the easiest to get on with. Then we move on to the other stuff after I get all the skin on each of these finished. I'm not any professional at this, by the way. It's definitely, well, quote-unquote, hobbyist at best. But, you know, that makes sense. It's a fucking hobby. So you just gotta be seeing the most masterful of painting schemes here. Sure, that's okay. And, for those new here, like I said earlier, if you got some models you want to paint, take this time as an excuse to, paint them right now. Might as well, right? I mean, if you got time to watch me, might as well pull out some models and paint them. They've been sitting there primed, or even not primed, or... Hey, for some of you, maybe you haven't even got them out of the box or some of them yet. Shame on you. Shame's on you. Go get them assembled. Get them painting. Doesn't have to be good. Makes them happy that there's even just some colour on them. Been listening to you hard at intolerable volume for the last 3 months. One of my favourite artists. Please drop some song. Wait, what? I think there's supposed to be some lyrics. I don't know. Oh, hello, Jesus. How are you? You still wonderful. Glad to have you here. Also, the volume is a little high. Just let me know. I'll turn my gains down. It used to be so low, but the downside of bullshit at Ork is that it's naturally loud. So, turn my gains down just a little bit so it's a little more tolerable. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, that was a little too much for some of yous. I also can't decide if I want my Ork to sound more British, Scottish, or Australian. Alright. There we go. Got his face. We needs to get his neck. I'm doing great. I just hope it's the same for everyone. Oh, yeah. Everything's just fine. I just paint some orcs while being orc action, you know? Next, how much do I have of time left? 1 minute and 40 seconds. So you get a little bit of orc made just a little longer. Let's try to get on here. I also apologise for the awkward camera angle. I did the best I could with what I had. Right. It's a little awkward with the lighting here. It's not exactly the brightest, So at least in a room that I can always see the nook and crannies that I need to get. That's okay. That's okay. These get better over time. Mistakes is how we learn after all. Just remember that. I'm gonna wet the brush a little bit, might be getting a little too dry. I usually like using a paper towel for cleaning off the brush. Usually helps. You gotta press it a little hard, but reshapes the brush nice and gets all the color off. So when you switch into a new color, it's not gonna bleed in. Sometimes I go for a little bit more water to make sure of that. Because sometimes this acrylic paint really likes to stick in there. Because I like to get stuck in like an orc. Which just makes sense as it's green. Oh, time is off. Time is off.
uh, hydrate time. Autumn, why do you do this to me? Actually, no, I'm not mad at you. I just enjoy it. These skirkings going up. Fishnets! Alright. It's fun so far. I forget how fun it is just to paint, you know? But yes, Jesus, if you don't see, we're painting tonight. So I'm going to get cozy, just relax with us. Feel free to. I'm all for it. Just relaxing here and painting some orcs. Hope you can get on the camera here. Yeah, I'll get a better camera at some point so you get better angles as to what I'm doing. Fortunately, you're just going to have to stick with what I have. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, this guy is done on his skin, it looks like. Move on to the next one. Let's see here. I didn't go too crazy with the orcs in terms of, like, their just actual design. It's just regular, chopper and shooter orcs here. It's okay. I don't mind them that way. I kind of wanted more male-centered... not male. Melee-centered orcs. For, this new army I'm assembling. Because I think what I want to do with them is I want them to be goths. Because if you don't know in Warhammer lore, there's like different tribes or clans of orcs out there. And the goths are the most popular one. And they're the ones who are having like the most notable orcs out there. Gorgut's probably being the most remembered orc from them because he's literally the one who's kind of the prophet of the Wog right now in terms of lore. And he's a goth. He, of course, commands a lot of the other clans too, but just because he's that big and strong. But that's primarily where he comes from. How much for a live performance? What do you mean? What do you mean for a live performance? What are you on about? What are you on about, Grey Knight? What are you on about? Is that another lyric, or are you asking me something? Because I kind of don't like what you're implying there. I might be a lewdtuber, but I don't know about that one. I can't really talk about that kind of stuff on Twitch anyway. So I hope you're not implying what I think you're implying. And if so, I'm going to kick you from my stream. So just behave yourself, okay? To play a show. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't get what you're talking about. I'm getting a live performance with this painting. I mean, yeah. I mean, look at that shit. Woo! Also, hey, Rhaenyra. Thanks for coming on in. Happy to have you here, love. How you doing, babes? We're just painting some orcs and just chilling. And yes, I got me some of that fishnets and skirt on, so isn't that wonderful? But yes. Last October was my favorite song lately. Oh, is that what you're referring to? I see. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to accuse you of anything. I don't know. Just sometimes I'm a little wary of people because, especially given I do certain other content, it unfortunately comes with creeps. So I didn't mean to like assume anything there. I just trying to be a little careful because unfortunately they do come to Twitch sometimes. But it's all good. It's all good. Hug, hug, kiss, kiss. No hard feelings. Okay, good. You do forgive me. But thanks for coming to join anyway. Even though I basically almost said you were a creep. Anyway, how are you, Rhaenyra? How are you doing? Oh, you also love Baja Blast? Girl, same. Oh, I love that shit so much. I'm addicted to it, I swear. Hope you don't mind the emo playlist that's playing right now, too. I, am forever an emo, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. But yes, I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to paint them all, at least finish them by tonight. But that's okay. But that's okay. I'm very drunk but vibing. Oh! Okay, then. Got a little bit of the drink there, huh? Okay, well, at least I hope you're being safe and responsible about it. You ain't getting yourself into any trouble. That's okay, it's some people's thing. I'm not usually a big fan of drinking myself, but, I get some people enjoy it just because of what it makes them feel. I think it's just me sometimes too, but like certain drunk people make me feel very uncomfortable just being around them. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's even trauma, but man, it gets to me. It gets to me. It's one of the reasons I can't really go to like bars and parties and stuff. Because, the moment I see like someone being like super drunk and loud, obnoxious, it makes me just go, eh. Oh, you're a fun drunk? Good, good, good. That's what I prefer. I can vibe with that. It's just whenever someone's like being like a creep or being annoying, like some people turn into absolute assholes when they're drunk. And it's crazy. Like drinking really does kind of bring the worst parts out of some people. At the same time, it also like shows the more honest selves. You can really learn kind of a lot about someone when you get them drunk, when they get themselves drunk, because then you can see what they really feel and what they really think about you and everyone around them. It's interesting. My friends say I'm only a bit of an asshole. I just checked. Okay. I mean, that's okay. Like, I guess what you mean by that is like you're kind of just no filter. You just say what's ever on your mind without realizing what you're saying, kind of thing. Because that's a lot of people, so no worries there. Okay, I think I got you too. Yep, you're good to go. All right, 3 orcs painted. She's not an ass. She's just a little goofus. Okay. That is a-okay by me then. It's just like asshole drunks I cannot stand. They make me very uncomfortable, especially when they get super loud and obnoxious and have no sense of space or filter. Ugh, like again, it's one of the reasons I don't go to parties because there's some people out there like when they start drinking a little bit, like they just always are up in your space. Like not necessarily as a creep, but like as like just to be obnoxious. Like they'll just I've seen some like I used to work security at college dorms, so I've seen this a lot. Oh, oh, don't get off the paint handle. Get back on there. I've seen this a lot where some people were just obnoxious as hell. They're drunk and they'll say whatever pops into their mind without realizing what they're saying. And it leads to some very uncomfortable and annoying situations. I don't know how many times I've actually almost got into a tussle with some drunk guy because he decided he drank too much and that he wanted to fight security for whatever reason, even though like we didn't even provoke him. I would never. Oh, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. I'm pretty sure you are fun when you're drunk. I mean, hell, you're fun when you're sober. It's crazy. I go by GT. Oh, hey GT. I used to seed the. I used seed to make the perfect white paint. My whole house is painted it. Interesting. Like a seed? I did not know you could do that. Wait. Oh. How did that slip past me there for a second? You forget I'm not the only degenerate here. I got a channel warning. I think you just got auto-modded. Relax. Don't worry about it. Honestly, it gets at everybody for the smallest things. It's happened to me too. All for sharing my secret for perfect white base coat. I mean, that's gotta take a lot there, JT. That's gotta take a lot. Like, goodness. I'm surprised you didn't pass out while doing that. I mean, for a whole house? Damn. What is your secret? What is your secret? Oh yeah, I forgot to hydrate. Alright. Alright, cool. It's getting a little easier the more as I go. It's gonna be a little messy at first, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll have to see later too if I need to re-wet the palette. Sometimes it does dry out when it's not supposed to. It does happen. Sometimes you just kind of have to go at it with your brush and while it's all soppy and wet. I eat my veggies like a true hero. Good. Be a good boy and eat your veggies. As you're supposed to. But yes, for all those new coming in, you're watching me as I'm painting orcs, probably pretty poorly. But that's okay. I'm getting back into it. And wearing fishnets. Woo. Hi. How hey, I found a creature in the cleanup rag under my bed. Look at it. Oh my god. Trying to throw me off, JT? Damn. Damn. That swimmer, the swimmer that won. Damn, when chat's been more lewd than I am right now, because I'm so focused painting fungus men. Fungus creatures.
Painting the boys.
Alright. Look at that. I love the way this green's coming in right now. So the color that I'm using for the skin is called literally just wog flesh. I'll show it here. Yeah, this is the color I'm using for the base coat. It's literally called wog flesh. I love that. It's typically the base coat I see used in a lot of tutorials for orcs, because it's honestly a really good base coat for any type of orc. I've used it a lot. Hell, I've used it even for other things other than orcs. It's also a pretty good green base coat for painting Death Guard too. So there's also that. Alright. Green's coming in nicely. I will say the one downside to painting in black is that some of the details are a little harder to see sometimes. But that's okay. We'll fix up a lot of that later down. So I don't mind if it's a little patchy in some areas, because that's what the layer paint is for. Okay, got all the... Yep, just need to get your neck. Alright. But yes, I am enjoying myself right now, all things considered. Who is that mouse pad? Show us. Oh, the mouse pad? Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'll show you the mouse pad. Okay, so my roommate got this for me. I did cash out them the money for it, but they found this at a Comic-Con there, and they were like $30, and I saw it, and I just had to get it. I don't know who this is, if this even is a character at all, but there's my mouse pad. Yeah, I know, I'm just starting to show it now. But yes, that's my mouse pad. It's just a big booba orc lady. And yes, it is cushioned for wrist support. I know, isn't it great? It was just $30. It was $30. I love it. I know, yeah, you're going feral for it too. You should know how I felt when I first saw it. When my roommate sent me a picture of it at the con because I wasn't there, and it's like, you better buy that for me. I'll pay you back. And I just paid them back for it. But yes, I love this mouse pad. I have yet to give her a name. I don't know what to name her yet. Again, I don't know if she's actually like some sort of established like character in like some actual play for D&D. Oh, you just redeemed Smash or Pass, really? Smash or Pass that mouse pad. Um, yeah, I would definitely smash this orc lady for sure. If she doesn't smash me in the process. You know, I got a feeling she'll probably crush my pelvis, you know, death by snoo snoo style. Oh, ads are starting. I'm gonna stop for a second. Take this chance to paint a little more. But yes, you all got to see the mouse pad. Enjoy. I was wondering if someone was going to see that. I was wondering if someone was going to see that at some point. But I'm glad you like it. Alright. Let's finish with this guy's neck real quick. Gonna be a little messy, but that's okay. Not looking for perfection here. Only to get the paint down. Shit. Okay. That happened. That happened. Yes, I'll just wait for the ads to go away, then I'll start yapping more about the mouse pad. Just real quick. So no, not everyone here is a sub. I should go a little more on the face here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll take out the excess a little bit. There we go. Okay. You are finished, my boy. For your skin. Go with your brothers there. So wait for ads to finish. I'm really sorry for the ads. Nothing I can really do about it. I have it to the lowest setting right now that I can get away with. Not that I make much money off them anyway. Alright, blink and I see the money left and I see the red because I never felt it's fair. I gotta hold to it to my head and I gotta run. I don't want to see me dead. Lost you in the night. Not familiar with the lyrics, or is it that the song that just played earlier? I'm not currently listening to it right now. I have the headphones off right now just so they're not bothering me while I'm streaming in painting. But yes. Interesting. Alright, wait for those ads to go by. Okay, who's next? You are next. Paint your big green arms. Hey! Hey, welcome back from the ads. Hope it wasn't too bothersome. Welcome back. Oh, I see we have more JT's little crotch goblins invading the chat right now. Damn, GT. Maybe clean that rag once in a while, don't you think? Jeez, I probably should have both hands up so I don't get suspicious. Happy to be back. Yes. I wonder how much child support JT has to pay with all these rag goblins being spawned. Because I'm pretty sure those rags are... they're not letting this happen for free. Alright, the babies are multiplying. Oh, they're multiplying on their own, like, cells? And that's a problem. I fear the infants. Yeah, you know, I get that. I get that. Yes, welcome all back from the ads. I hope it wasn't too big of a problem. So I at least have the ads warnings, so you at least can see it coming. Otherwise, I don't want you to get blindsided, which sucks. Oh, he's wearing gloves. Gloves always get me because I can't tell where the glove begins and where it ends. Oh, that actually works pretty well. Mm-hmm. I could briefly hear the music from my headphones. They're just sitting beside me. That's funny. Are you taking song requests? I could do that. Just make sure the song's not gonna have any racial slurs or anything like that. That's my main thing. If it's not like overtly offensive, then no. But if it's a good song and it's not gonna get me banned on Twitch, sure. What you got for me? What you got for me, Great Night? I'll see what I could do for you. Be your little DJ for the night. Last October by Mary Mortem. Oh! Shit, we have the same last name. That's pretty cool. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. I'll take care of that for you. Put the paint bucket aside here. Never heard this song before. I might actually just turn my headphones on and listen to it. Okay, just got my thing in my lap here. Alright. Alright, so Last October by Mary Mortem. Okay. Mary Mortem. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, I'm gonna play this, and you're gonna promise me it's not gonna get me banned on Twitch, right? Like, I trust you, but... want to make sure I'm not gonna get blindsided here with something awful. I mean, I speak as someone who listens to a lot of black metal, so... Okay, well, here goes nothing. I'll just put my headphones on real quick. I want to hear this. Ooh. Let that play. Okay. Okay, I see what you're laying down. It's gold, I tell you. I can see that. Very good choice. Okay. Bet to painting orcs. I got my headphones on now. Oh, well. Oh, hey, we got a new person here. Hey there, Kogun X Sword. I'm just gonna call you Sword. Hey, Sword, welcome on in. First time here. We're just painting some orcs and we're just chilling. But thank you for that, Grey Knight. That was honestly a pretty nice song. So thank you for suggesting that. I'm gonna put on a different thing though. I got this little mix I got from the internet. It's a liminal post-punk mix. I'm just gonna play it. Hope you guys like it. I hope it's not too loud too. So just let me know if it's a little too loud. I don't want like over filming. Is that a dude voice? What do you mean? What do you mean it's a dude voice? What are you on about there, Sword? What do you mean by that? Hmm? I hope you're not saying what I think you're saying. For those who don't know, I am trans. My pronouns are she, her, so keep that in mind. I can't always act so femme. Unfortunately, it's something I'm working on. So, if you don't like it, Sword, you can leave. Because I'm not going to tolerate that kind of behavior. If that's what you're implying. But if not, if it's just an innocent mistake, that's okay. But I am only going to allow it once. I don't like transphobes in my stream, and you will be banned. All right. Anyway, last song request. If you're still taking suggestions, sure, sure. What you got? What you got there, Grey Knight? What you got? Let me know. I mean, I already liked what you chose before, so I trust you now. What you got for me? Baja Blast. Even if it's 0 sugar, it's still amazing. Alright. Wit You by Blood Kitty Excuse, the artist's little title. Okay. Let me grab that for ya. Here I am painting and being a DJ at the same time. Isn't that wonderful? Alright. Okay, so let's see here. Wit You by Bloody Kitty Excuse. Okay. Wit You. Kitty. Oh, Blood Kitty Excuse. Let's see if it's on here. Okay, it is not. I don't think it's here. No, unfortunately it's not. It's not on YouTube Music, which is it's the only way I can actually play music on streams. So unfortunately if it's on SoundCloud, I can't play it here. So I'm sorry for that. Thank you for the suggestion though, but I can't play that with my current setup right now. But I'll look into it. It's off Google. Hmm? I see. Alright, let me just look at the title. With you. Yeah, I'm not seeing it here. I don't know what to tell you. Let me try one more thing. Oh well. I tried. I tried. I am very sorry there, Grey Knight. Thank you for suggesting it, though. But, yeah, I'm not gonna try and take too many song suggestions right now. Especially if it's gonna throw me off on painting, but that was nice, though. I thank you. I'm sorry I couldn't find it. Tranera drew that drunk. That's amazing. Wanna debout? It comes if you type wit kitty wit you blood kitty SoundCloud. Oh, okay. Let me find it then. Yeah, because I'm using YouTube Music, which is like the only thing I found so far. Drink the funny one. I am not drinking this. It does not taste like Kool-Aid. I know you think it tastes like Kool-Aid, but it doesn't taste like Kool-Aid. No! It's gonna taste like Orks. I drank too much funny water. That you did, Rhaenyra. That you did. Okay, hold on. Hang on there. It will taste all the colors. It's a tiki glass. It must be beverage. Oh, yes, it is a tiki glass. I'll explain the story behind that in a second. Alright, it comes up if you type wit you blood litty. Litty sound. Yeah, I'm not finding it, Grey Knight, I'm sorry. It's not showing up on my end. Alright. Drink it, little mouthful to it. I'm not doing that. I'm not drinking the forbidden paint water. I will, however, drink the shade Poxwalker. This Poxwalker stuff. How's that sound, huh? Huh? Want me to drink the Poxwalker shade? Huh? Nurgle's lovely liquidy goodness. I'll drink that, but not the paint water. You. Yeah, sorry, I'm not finding it. I'm not finding it. Sorry, Grey Knight. I'm just gonna have to pass on this. It's just not showing up for me. But that's okay. Oh, did not mean to. Everything just started falling at once. Whoops. Oh, that happened. Anyway, if you believe hard enough the funny water tastes good, I'm not drinking the funny water, JT. No. Not for free. Not for free. Not for free. No, 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 no. Not for free. I will not drink the funny water for free. Okay? You gotta give me some bits for that shit. And I mean a good amount. You know, it's just like a stripper, you know? It's like a stripper. You want to go to the VIP room with the stripper you like? Guess what? You gotta pay a whole bunch of money. You ain't getting that shit for free. No, 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 no. No, sorry. Alright, anyway. Flash kits are my favorite orcs. Ooh, I see. Very good choice. I also like flash kits. Flash kits are funny. Just the orcs that just like to show off the most, and they show off so much of their big daka so much that it annoys other orcs. Just literally just going to other orcs.
Oi, check out me shorties. Look they nice. I got some more ducker than yous. My ducker can shoot a bunch of bullets at once.
Chad, if you try to pay her to drink the paint water, I will ban you. Oh, come on, Lily. Come on, Lily. You gotta live a little on the edge. Just a little on the edge, you know? Just a little on the edge. Just a little on the edge. You ain't living until you risk yourself a little bit and drink a little bit of paint water. But again, not for free. Also, as for that sword guy who showed up earlier, I'm pretty sure he saw the fishnets and thought he was gonna get himself some e-girl action. Guaranteed. And the moment he heard my voice, he dipped the fuck out. I love that. I love that. Unless you're still lurking around here somewhere. Because I did not like that you said that. Nope, they're gone. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that really threw me off earlier, so I'm sorry about that. But like, felt like I had to establish my boundaries a little bit. It's like I don't appreciate someone saying that about me. You know, to say that so much to like, is that a dude's voice? Like, well, fuck you too, man. Like, you're not my type anyway, so bye bye. Sorry, my voice is something you can't goon to. Stupid crap like that. Whatever. I'm painting orcs. I'm having fun. If you come here just to simp and thinking you're gonna see something else other than what I am currently carrying, no. We love drunk art. Oh, is she drawing art right now? Wait, is that what she's been doing this whole time? Drink the water now? What do you mean drink the water now? Why would I do that? I'm simping so hard. Oh, are you? You like what you see? Huh? Honestly, these are my favorite fishnets. And it's so appropriate for my VTuber model because I'm the Spider Witch. So it's literally spider themed fishnets. I love them so much. Oh, there's my phone. That's okay. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? They got a little bit of holes in them, but that's okay. That's okay as fishnet's character. But yes, I love them. And they go with this skirt so nice. So nicely. So I'm glad you like them too. Also, my voice really that masculine? Isn't that pretty? Or is that dude just being an asshole? I don't know why I'm letting... I'm not trying to let him get to me. I don't know. Like, that just kind of threw me off. They're my favorite fishnets now, too. Oh no, Lily's getting feral in chat. Someone stop them. Your voice sounds good to me. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's just being a dick. Whatever. He's gone. He thought he was gonna get himself a boner, but he shriveled up at the sound of me. That's his problem, not mine. That's what I'm saying. Yay! Thank you, thank you, Lily. Thank you for banning the asshole. No transphobe in my chat. No siree. Nope, nope, nope. No transphobia here. I mean, if you're transphobic, why the fuck are you here? Honestly. Go elsewhere. You want to simp to fucking e-girls? Go to Pokemon or something. I don't know. Shit. But I'm definitely not your type. You're lost, I guess. Oh, that sounded arrogant. But I don't know. It's sometimes like you can't help but let those people kind of get you just a little bit. But it's whatever. You know, I'm here to have fun at the end of the day. So if it's just like one person that gets turned off by me, cool. I was probably not gonna like you anyway. Whatever. Whatever. Sassy Ord.
Whatever. Whatever.
Could you imagine that though? Like a sassy orc? That's gotta be something.
Girl, I said, girl, I've got to tell you something. The other day, I saw Vanessa wearing mismatched shorts with her top. It was absolutely wild, girl. Absolutely wild.
Shit like that. Nah, what are y'all saying? Okay, I'm too drunk. I have to pass out. Nice talking. I hope your painting goes super good and beautiful, and I love and lovely like you. Oh, thank you, Rhaenyra. You have yourself a good night, okay? And hope that hangover's not gonna hit you in the ass in the morning. Get some good rest, okay, girly? Love ya. Mwah. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to finish these guys by tonight, unfortunately. That's okay. That's okay. Don't thank you. I'm Irish. I'm gonna tank it. Okay. Yeah, less worried now. You just take good care of yourself regardless. I've had a few hangovers myself in my life, so I know they can... Ugh, they can hit you hard. I shit out a pack of Skittles like a kitty machine gun. JT! Goodness, what have you been devouring? Skittles? That's some crazy action there. Okay. Got his arms. Oops, I for this last section here. Okay. Yes, aren't my fishnets cute? I also have this skirt that goes with it. It's like basically one of those femboy style skirts. But, you know, I was having a hard time trying to find a skirt that would fit with it, but this works so well. So I love it. You want a little 5 slap their chat just for the trouble? There you go. Minie gaños. Minie gaños. Minie gaños. Minie gaños. You get one for free. But only one. Gotta redeem the rest. Okay, little spider, I'm gonna try to relax and get some shut eye myself. Enjoy your painting. Okay. You have yourself a good night there, Lily. I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You get yourself some good rest. I'll see you later, okay? I love you. Mwah. Right, those fish nets suck. I see no salmon getting caught. Oh, they're not designed for that. They're not designed for salmon. You know what they're designed for, though? You know what they're designed for? They are designed for catching baddies. That's what they're designed for. That's the fish I'm catching. Baddies. Baddies. Goth girls. Emo girls. Femboys. Trans gals. Whole net. I guess you could say it's a large net too, but like a net. It's a net, but it's not meant to catch fish necessarily. But other things. There's his face. Loving how this is looking so far, honestly. It's coming out a way better than I was expecting it to. Alright. I use a net to catch baddies. Scooby-Doo taught me that. Well, zoinks! Zoinks, Scoop! We gotta catch some baddies!
Retro Raggy.
Now, the one thing I've learned in painting is that, you know, there's little nooks and crannies that, you normally can't see and they're a little hard to get into with your brush. Don't worry about them. Like, that's, like, the best part about, like, priming with black, is that, there's little nooks and crannies that you can get into that are easy to fix, and you don't have to worry about painting them all that much, because you could just pretend like they're there. You can always immediately just say, hey, it's just shade, you know? It's a part where light's not really getting in, so it makes sense for it to get black. It helps. So there's always that. So I don't worry too much with the details in that regard. Like, a lot of the neck area, too, if I can't really reach it, it's easier just to leave it be. Otherwise, it looks messy and wrong. But hey, all else fails, shade. Shade always comes in handy, as you will see later on. Do 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 do. Alright, looks like the little space mix is gonna be finished here in a second. I'll have to switch to something else. Looks like because of Grey Knight, I have to play a little bit of DJ here, but that's okay. I do not mind. Honestly, maybe... Honestly, Grey Knight, you kind of gave me an idea. Maybe I can honestly make that a redeem, like a song request. I could do that. The water looking mighty tasty. Don't take my paint water. I need that. Bad JT. Bad JT. Bad JT. No drinking the paint water. That's my paint water. And I will drink it if I get enough bits. There we go. Got your little orc arm there, all nice and painted. Can we listen to Golden Shower by Moth? Not for free. Not for free. Not for free. Speaking of, I gotta switch over. I'm gonna go back to my regular playlist. Alright. It's a classic and my on my End of the Woods. Why am I not surprised of you, JT? But no. I will do music requests later on, but not now. Ooh, that green's looking really good. Alright. Not for free? I thought we were friends. Fine, I'll accept MCR. Good. Accept my emo. Accept my emo playlist. And you will like it. You will listen to my emo. You will cry. You will talk about how society is so unfair. And you'll pretend like you're back in 7th grade. And you will love it. You will love it. No ifs or buts about it. Paint water time. No. Oh. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, JT. No paint water for you. Well, maybe. No, I shouldn't. That's not safe. That's not safe. I should drink just soda, not the paint water. Well, I don't know. I am getting a little extra thirsty. Something to take off the edge, so maybe. No. Lily wouldn't want that. Maybe just a little bit. No. This is the best MPCR album anyways. It's one of my main listens. Exactly. Yes, Black Parade is such a good album. I will say I do like their older stuff a lot more. Like Free Cheers for Sweet Revenge is also a really good album. It's definitely one of my favorites. But it was definitely the Black Parade that got me into them. So it definitely has a very special place in my heart, you know? So I totally get that. What's your favorite song from the album, though, if you don't mind me asking? Or what's your favorite MCR album in general? I'm sorry, not album, song in general. I got to know now. What's your favorite MCR song? Ooh, okay, there goes his head. So usually how I go about the face is I'll paint the whole face green, and I'll do the teeth later on, because now there's already a second coat of paint on there. Makes it easier when you have to go really easy on it for the teeth. So I like doing that. Makes the process all that much easier. Can't go too much, though, which is why thin painting is good. Because then it's not losing all those wonderful, wonderful details we need to use later. Okay, got his arm. Oh, I forgot that hand. Anyway, what order do you listen to it? Because I have only one order that's canon to me. That's so hard. I love Sleep, fell in love with. Disenchanted, recently also loved. I also don't love you in House of Wolves grown on me. Yeah, I love House of Wolves too. House of Wolves is a fucking jam. Oh, I love it. I love it. I know a lot of people will say like, "Oh, Black Parade's my favorite song from the album," which I mean, do me wrong, I love Black Parade, but like there's other good songs from that album. It's not just Black Parade. Like I know that's the what the title is after, but damn, like there's other songs in there. I'm glad I'm not the only one there that's like likes other songs in that album. Like again, that's like the one song that everyone remembers is Black Parade, and Black Parade is definitely an amazing song, but it's not the only one. It's not the only good MCR song, for fuck's sake. Alright, another Orky done with his skin. Yeah, just batch painting here, so I'm trying to just go assembly line. That way I'm not losing focus, because I can get very easily distracted with details. So starting with one color at a time for each model does help a lot. And you get to slowly see the progress. You know, I was honestly thinking like maybe doing like a time lapse later on that I can edit into just to see like how the progress goes. I think that'd be pretty cool. What do you think? All right, you get on the pedestal, buddy. It's your turn. The Black Parade is good end mark to the album, but not the best song. Agreed. Like it's basically supposed to be the finale of the whole album if you put it in a certain order. But it's not the best song. Like once it gets in your head, like oh, it never leaves you. But still, definitely a little sloppier than I normally would be, but that's okay. I can get back into it. All right. Ignored my order question. Oh, sorry. I completely blanked on that. I don't really put in a particular order, honestly. I never really had. Like, the only order I ever had played it in was the way that it's ordered in the album itself. But I know some people like putting in a different order itself, because I think you're supposed to do that, because it definitely shows more of the actual storyline, right? I could be wrong, though. Like, I mean, I know, like, a lot of their albums are, like, kind of their own little ballades, which is pretty cool. If I remember correctly, anyway. Because I know Three Cheers for Revenge is basically like that. I know the one before that, though, got what it's called. Oh, yeah, I gave you my I gave you my... you gave me your... I gave you my love, and you gave me your bullets, is the first real album, and that also was very much like that, but I could be wrong. I don't know. It's been a while since I've ever thought of it like that. But I guess I don't really put too much effort into putting it into a certain order. Maybe you can show me later? Also, excuse me. You're gonna hear me belch a lot. Alright. It's a continuous story, but they said the album wasn't in order by default. Oh, okay. I did not know that, actually. Well, actually, I did kind of know that. I was told that, like, yeah, you have to put in a certain order to hear the story. But that's good to know. And Panic. Oh, yeah, I got some Panic at the Disco in here. Just two of their songs, two of my favorite songs from them. But there's some Panic at the Disco in here. Like, a lot of this is basically emo and alternative. So get ready to listen to a lot of that. I might need to put down some more paint because I'm running out of green paint here. Oh, he also has gloves. Shit. I'll fix it later. Okay. Got some black here anyway. Right, the order is heavily debated. Is it now? Interesting. I never knew that. So basically, it's it's FNAF, but for emo nerds. I love that. Oh, this green's so good. Losing it, but I got green.
Green is best.
What's that noise? Alright. Saving that my order is canon. Saying that my order is canon because I'm always right. Yeah, it sounds very much like you, JT. But hey, honestly, if you want to DM me your order, I'd be happy to listen to it and tell you what I think. Because honestly, now I'm curious about the order, and maybe I could see the storyline myself. I'd happily listen to that if you want me to. I'm up for it. All right. Nah, not gonna bother his neck. Okay. Got 3 more to go with the green paint, and then we'll actually get to the other stuff. I think what I want to do next is the weapons. Those are a little easier, and they can honestly get away with a lot. So we'll do the weapons and the metallics after the skin. We'll see about that, though. Oh yeah, fishnets, fishnets. Whoa, whoa. Fishnets. Wee. Fishnets. You know, forget everything else that we're talking about. Fishnets. 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 Always remember that, okay? Fishnets. That's all that's important. Fishnets. And thunder thighs. Thunder thighs. Hear them roar. Hear them roar. Hear them clap.
Thunder.
How you like that, chat? Huh? You like that? Huh? Huh? Alright. There you go, Arachnid. Arachnid now. What does that mean? That's my new nickname now from you? Arachnid? I like it, though. Alright. Don't got much to go. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. I'm surprised. I was honestly kind of hoping to get more progress on these guys, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just here to chill and paint. I might go a little longer, though, just for that sake. But who knows? I've been meaning to do longer streams anyway, just because I know that's usually better for the algorithm. But I don't know. You also wearing gloves? No, you're not wearing gloves. Okay, cool. Oh no, another one of JT's crotch goblins escaped. Everyone run. Everyone run. The crotch goblins are here to make you pay for child support. I'm joking. I actually do like kids. They're cute. They can be little bastards sometimes, but I do like kids. I think they're adorable. It's hard to hate them, honestly. Well, okay, I say that. Give the orc little horde gloves. Oh, I mean, a lot of them do. Just you wait. Oh, you know, I honestly, I can think of that now. Can I actually, can I actually kit bash orcs to have like fishnet leggings and gloves? Oh, that'd be so cool. I could probably 3D print that, honestly. I got a 3D printer over there. So I probably could do that. I just have to set it back up and get things back up and running, but I could do that. I could do that. I'll hold on to that thought. All right. Oh, hey there, Grey Knight. Have you ever heard of Mary Mortem, the artist? I have not. That song you asked for earlier was from them, right? Because I really did like that song. Oh, Holiday's playing again. Hork. There's your new clan there. There's your new clan. Just a bunch of femme dressing orcs. Call them the Horks. Or better yet, call them
The diehards, the femboys.
Oh, I can see that now. It's just a bunch of orcs like wearing skirts and thigh highs and got some makeup on because they thought that because they saw that a lot of humans really like femboys, so they figured that maybe as psychological warfare they dress up like them, not really understanding the concept behind them, just to grab human attention. They're just sitting here wearing skirts, thigh highs, all makeup and everything. Oh, that'd be hilarious. I feel like I could do that. You know, now that I think on it, I wonder if I could actually paint the clothes. All right. We have to see here. Sorry. All right. I thought you was Mary because I looked Mary Mortem up on Twitch and I seen you and you had Mary's style and I thought it was Mary. Oh, is that how you found me? Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I'm not Mary. It's kind of cool that we both share a same last name, though. I'm pretty happy about that. But no, I am not Mary. I'm sorry. But hey, I'm glad you stuck around. And what do you mean by Mary's style? Like, you mean like the aesthetic I got going on my stream? Or what do you mean by that? I'm curious. Okay, I'm running out of green here. Yeah, I'm about to get more green. All right, but anyway, perhaps look up "Stay Away from Me" by Mary Mortem. Okay. 1 second. Let me just finish up this Miss Boy's face, and I will get right onto that. Okay, you're looking nice and pretty. I want a bottom of his neck. Yeah, bottom of his neck. That's interesting. That's funny though. That you thought I was your favorite artist. That's cute. Again, I'm sorry to disappoint, but no, I am not Mary. I mean, I hope Mary does stream for you. You can find her. That'd be nice. Maybe we could find her together, and you can just tell her I said hi. When are we getting 40k rats? Right? No, like the little rats and the beastmen for obvious reasons. Of course you want beastmen femboys, don't you, at JT? Don't you? I love that. When are we getting 40k? You know, I honestly am surprised we don't have like the 40k equivalent of Skaven. I feel like that would go hard, you know? I'm honestly surprised there's not 40k Skaven. Like, I feel like a lot more people would play 40k if there were Skaven or like the equivalent of Skaven. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Jesus. Thank you. All right. Oh, thank you for the stream. It was great. Stay safe and take care of everyone. Good night. Okay, you have a good night, Jesus. Thank you for staying. Thank you for hanging out with us. You get yourselves a good sleep. Love ya. Mwah. You have yourself a good time. Need more goat rep in 40k. Yeah, they really kind of fucked the Beastmen over in newer lore. So there's that. Oh, right. Anyway, sorry, before I forget, Grey Knight, I will look at that song. Hold on. Since I finished that boy up. I need more paint anyway. Alright. Yeah, I'll do that as a redeem later on, though. Just like a little music request redeem. If I'm ever like playing music for stream, like for paint streams like this. That honestly would not be that actually would be pretty good. Your black color scheme. Oh, sorry. Blech. Your black color scheme had me convinced because it is fire. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do like me some black black and green. Wouldn't that be funny, though, that Mary Mortem becomes a VTuber? Maybe someone should pass that idea on to her. I feel like maybe Mary Mortem would do pretty good as a VTuber. Don't you think? What's the name of the song? What was the name of the song? Look... Alright, Stay Away From Me. That's what it was. Stay away from me. There we go. Okay, I'll just look up her page. Because I did see she have a page, so maybe it's there. That's so cute that you thought I was Mary. Alright, anyway. Alright, I would love to see Skaven using discarded Imperium gear. Wow, I want to listen to Golden Shower. Wow. It's Golden Shower! Come on, it's in the title. Streamer favoritism. Yeah, as if. Give me bits, JT. How about that? How would you give me bits, huh? I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay. I'm not seeing Stay Away From Me on her page. That's interesting. I don't know where that is, Grey Knight. I'm sorry. I do see a bunch of her songs, though. It's a romance song. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Because to some people, it is love. To some people. Also, I'll probably have to flip this over because it is dry. Okay. There we go. Nice and wet. Nice and moist. Oh, and JT casted a spell. Wonderful. Okay, for all those new here, what JT just did was called cast a spell. What that does is I'm going to roll a dice and I'm going to cast a spell in Greek. And as a disclaimer, I will not provide a translation. So you have no idea what I'm saying. You're just going to have to guess. I'm considering maybe later making clips where it does have a translation so that you get something, but not on stream. So anyway, I'm gonna roll some dice since I got one here. You know, actually pretty appropriate for 40k, so. And we got a 6. Okay, what is 6 again? Oh. The funnest one. Alright, JT. You're gonna get your one here. Alright, you ready for this, JT? This goes right for you. Gonna give you this little spell here, so you better enjoy it, okay? Ise o mikros mo protafalitis. Ise o mikros mu protafalitis. Say that one more time. Ise o mikros mu protafalitis. You have fun trying to translate that. All right. There's my lucky dice there. Let's leave that there. I need more Baja Blast. Woo! All right. Just got a fresh, wet canvas here. Honestly, it's not as wet as I'd hope it would be. Let me just squish it a little bit. That should help. At least keep it a little moist for a little longer. I don't know how... I know there's a way to try and keep your wet canvas actually wet, but I completely forgot. I might dump a little water here in a second. Alright. Got my Greek is rusty. I hear you in there. Oh, do you? Wait. There we go. Okay. Add a little bit of the magic water to keep it wet. There we go. There we go. There's your little magic paint water. It's being used for something. Not for my mouth, but it's going to be used to wetten my canvas again. That way I at least have something so my paint's not going to dry up. Alright. There we go. Now I get more wog flesh. Is this what you want me to do to you, chat, huh? Want to do this to you? Hmm? Huh? Something you want me to do to you? Huh? Yeah, that's what you want, don't you? You want me to just do this motion with you, with something. Huh? Huh? Do rapid! Super fast! Whoa! In place to stay away from me, perhaps Phantom of the Fall by Mary Mortem? Yeah, I think I could do that. Yep, it's right here. I will play that for you, Chaotic Grey Knight, don't worry. There you go. I'll put my headphones on again just to hear this myself. But there you go. Ooh. Okay, I'm digging this. Ooh, I'm digging this. Mm, 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 mm. Alright, morning mortals, mutants, and misguided corpse worshippers. Remnant of Chaos. Hey, Remnant of Chaos, or I'll just call you Chaos. Welcome on in. How are you? I'd never use Greek. Oh, why not? Why wouldn't you use Greek, JT? Something about Aphrodite? No, not even close. Though I think Aphrodite would say that to somebody. Maybe. Alright. Tired, just woke up. Oh, that's fair. Welcome on in. I'm just sitting here painting some orcs. But thank you for coming in. Just relax with us and chill. Enjoy some fishnets. Oh, ad break is starting. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're just gonna wait a little bit for that, but hey, you get some music too. I'm really liking this song though. Holy shit. Never learned from the family, so I had to go try and self-learn. That's fair. Um, it's only recently I learned I had a little bit of Mediterranean in me that was mostly Greek. So I was really excited to hear that, and that's what got me into learning the language a little bit. Uh, I originally learned from Duolingo, which don't do that. I would not recommend it because Duolingo sucks in general, especially with what they've been doing recently. Man, I'm digging this song. But yes, welcome on in, Chaos. Thank you for coming. Hope you stay. There we go. I just realized we're doing the knob.
Let's join a knob.
Alright, yeah, just waiting for that ad break to go away. We can start chatting some more. Mm-hmm. It sounded like you said Ise I micro mu Aphrodite. Oh, no. I meant to say Protaphalitis. Protaphalitis, not Aphrodite. Protaphalitis. Which means something else. I'll admit, though, the translations might be a bit rough. Took me so long to think. No, you're right. You're right. That was pretty close to what actually was said. I honestly will admit a lot of my translations come from a deep L, so it could be a bit wrong. It's mostly kind of correct. I mean, at least it could be understandable. So If it's broken, honestly, that's fine. But it does make it funnier, honestly, if it actually is not completely correct. All right. Woo! Okay. I feel bad for Grey Knight right now because the song they requested came out around the time that the ads ended, so I'll just replay it. Or we could play another song, honestly, by her. Yeah, we'll just do that. If that's okay by you, Grey Knight. Ooh. Yeah, I am really digging this. This is some good shit. Oh, very gothy. I love me some good old goth rock. Okay. You know, maybe if I ever see Mary Mortem, if she ever does stream Grey Knight, I might actually just say hi and tell her that you sent me. Because that'd be funny as hell, honestly. It's like, yeah, one of your fans, mistaken me for you, and it was adorable. Champion? No. No, it was not Champion. Well, actually, you're close. You're close. Micro is actually a very big part in that. So, I'll give you a hint. So, I basically said, you are my little. And then, yeah, you were right on champion, but you could just shorten it to champ, and I think you can figure out what it means. But that's the only hint I'm ever giving. It was kind of a dead giveaway, but it's fine. He's also wearing a glove, okay. Do 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 do. Got another orc with horror gloves here. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, his little thumb there. Nice. Alright, got his face. Get a little touch up there. And then get a little bit of his neck, maybe. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of his neck. Yeah, there we go. It's a little messy, but that's okay. All right. All right. Why does the news seem to be get me lose more and more faith in humanity recently? Oh, I know the feeling. It's uh it's honestly very depressing. It's why I don't listen to much of the news anymore because it's just bad thing after bad thing after bad thing after bad thing. Like, there's only so much I could get frustrated with, with how the current establishment is running things and how the world is being so awful. It's like, at what point do you want to just sit there and just give up and just try to live your life the best way you can? Like, of course, there's always the ability to do something about it, and I admire anyone who can. And I definitely try to, in my own ways, try to help any way I can with how shit the world is right now and try to make some change. We all have our own little battles to fight with it. And I feel like maybe for me, part of that is entertainment. When all is said and done, all the stresses of bullshit we're dealing with right now because of how shit everything's being ran, it's nice to have a little break. If I can provide that little break, I'm happy. But I'm aware of what's going on, and I could tell you I'm not happy with it either. And if there's anything on my part I could do for it, I will. But until then, I'm going to try to live my best life, despite what they say. At least I'm from Denmark. Oh, you lucky bastard. Can I come with you? Can you take me there, please? Can you take me to Denmark? You guys seem so happy. You guys seem so happy. Take me to Denmark. Please. You guys got so much good shit there, I'm envious. Take me away from this shithole, please. Let me take my girlfriend with me too while I'm at it. Here, fishnets. Here, I'll give you a little bit of leg. You let me hitchhike there? There, fishnets. Fishnets. Get some fishnets here. Take me there. All right, what dragon is that? Oh, this? It's no particular dragon. Definitely not from like D&D or anything like that. Actually, I'll just show you. Hold on. Let me clean up the brush here real quick. All right, another Denmarkian y'all showing up all over Twitch for me. Really interesting. Also, see, I knew you are from Yaya? Yaya? What do you mean by that? We're just following our Viking roots, slowly taking over. Do it. Do it. It's better than what we're currently dealing with. Anyway, but I'll show you. Hold on. I'll just move the camera here real quick, and I'll show you the whole desk setup. Just to show you all the little things I have here. Try to not show my face, because I'm not comfortable with that just yet. But, yeah, there he is, right there. This little guy. Isn't he so cool? I got him for a birthday present this year for my mom. It's so awesome. Like, it's one of my favorite birthday presents she's ever given me for my whole life. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. But also here, I got a little guardsman. It was from a Dark Tide collection for the McFarlane stuff. Got a Gumpla here. I probably need to paint him at some point. And I got a little bit... Oh, I'm knocking him over. Got a little bit of Space Marines over here. Yeah, they're Celestial Lions because they're one of my favorite chapters. But yes. Alright, let me set this back up and hopefully not show my face by accident. Don't want to be one of those VTubers that accidentally shows their face. But yes. Yes. There we go, we're back to it. Anyway, slowly taking over. Yes, true. You should check out Croxter. He's another Denmarkian. Oh, never heard of them. Yaya, the butchered English spelling of grandmother. Oh wait, or do you mean to say it as Yaya? Yaya. I think that's how you pronounce it better in Greek. I'm out of practice lately, so I'm sorry if I pronounce that wrong. I just need to find a better program to learn from, you know? That isn't fucking Duolingo, because what they're doing right now is pretty fucked. If you don't know, recently they decided to let go of a bunch of employees, and it's horrible. But they let go of a bunch of employees and replaced them with AI software. And what it was is that it was apparently a lot of employees, at least from what I heard, that were part of making lessons and curriculum for all the languages they were letting you learn, which is just super fucked that they would let AI take over instead. Which, if you already know anything about Duolingo, they're notorious for like making very bad lessons as is. But fuck, at least someone's getting paid for it and actually making sure they actually could stay alive. But now they want AI to do that instead. Like, ugh, I canceled my subscription to Duolingo long ago for this reason. Well, I say long ago, but I meant like a couple months ago, just after hearing what happened. I was so mad, but I've been struggling to find a good learning program ever since because I want an alternative. Because I don't want to drop my Greek. I'm really happy with what I've learned from language. I know enough to get around for the most part. Probably would struggle a little bit. I probably sound still a little bit like a toddler, but I know enough to shitpost in it and to maybe ask for takeout and ask for the nearest bathroom. But that's about it right now. All right, we've always pronounced it as ya ya in my family. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know the Y or the G sound in Greek can always be a ya, ya kind of sound, or a ya, or a ga, or a ga kind of sound most of the time. But I know there's always some exceptions to that rule, which could be a little annoying sometimes. But then again, English has the same problem, where its rules are not always that consistent when they should be. You know, every language is kind of guilty of that to some extent, especially French. You guys have a lot. The French has a lot of silent letters. It's like what? like saying colonel or lieutenant, or if you're British, then you say lieutenant. But not making fun of the British. Well, I am making fun of the British, but I love my British people too. So just making slight fun. Don't think about it too much. I'm just rambling. I'm just listening to Mary Mortem this whole time. That's funny. All right. Yeah, all the women on my mom's side speaks, but I was never taught, so trying to teach myself. Fair enough. Honestly, surprised they didn't teach you at all. Grandmother in Denmark is either bedstemmer, which can be used on both parts, or mormor, mom, basically mother of mother, or farmor, mother of father. Damn, mother of fathers are always my farmers, are always famers. We're learning language stuff today, it seems, while I paint orcs. Wog. I love it, though. The conversations. That's what really I love about streaming sometimes, is the conversations that are had while I'm doing stuff. You know, we get to talk about all sorts of topics that I would have never expected to talk about. But here we are. I'm honestly surprised we haven't been yapping about 40k lore, all things considered. Because I will yap about that for hours. Fucking hours. I would. I shit you not, I would. I would yap about that for hours if I could. So, you want me to yap about 40k? You got it. All right, long story short, not for here. Okay, gotcha. Okay, this color's coming in nicely. And this should be the last one to paint for the skin, and we can move on to other stuff. I definitely am planning to make a new orc army at some point, and these guys are gonna be the first addition to that. Like I have other boys I have left over. I did have one orc army at one point. Unfortunately for me, I had to sell them. I had to sell them because of financial reasons, like a little over a year ago, which made me sad because I was really happy with the orc army I had. But life is life, and it just happens. Honestly, I haven't been able to play a game of tabletop in a hot minute, and I miss it. I miss it so much. It's so much fun sometimes. All right. All right. Is the music being too loud, by the way? Just let me know, and I'll try to turn it down a little. All right, he is set to go. I think. Oh, gotta get his hand here. His little hand. Won't miss a bit of his arm here too. That's okay. We can get it now. And there we go. All right, the skin's done. We have finished the skin. Yay! Took me a little over 2 hours, but that's okay. All right, it's pretty loud. The song Golden Shower would fix that. Oh, for fuck's sake, JT. All right, turn it up, please. Okay. I can turn up a little. Sure, why not? As long as it's not drowning me out. Yes, just for you, Grey Knight, we are listening to a lot of Mary Mortem. Honestly, I'm digging the girl. I'm honestly glad that like, you helped me discover her now. Because now I want to listen to more of her shit later. I want to listen to more of it because this is good shit. I love it. It gives me very Evanescence vibes, and I love that. That's amazing. I love that. It's very gothy. I dig it. Is that why also you probably just were fixated? Thought that maybe it was her because I'm also a little gothy? I mean, I would say I'm more like emo, but either way. What am I doing? I'm done with the green. Alright, well, this green paint water is about to turn into other colors now, so it's gonna be real Skittle water here in a second. Alright. Doo-doo. Right, time to throw some children in the coal mines. You know, Chaos, I think we're gonna get along just fine here, don't you think? I'm just gonna... Okay, I gotta go and die. Okay. Gonna go get yourself some eep there, huh? Get yourself some eep, huh, JT? Alright, well, you have yourself a wonderful night, okay? Thank you for coming. I really appreciate the support. And I hope you have a wonderful night, okay? Mwah. Love ya. I'll be revived in the morn, so is my journey. Ooh, I like that. That goes hard. But yes, have a wonderful night. I'll catch you later, okay? Bye-bye. Alright. Don't know how long I want to keep this going. I think what I'll do... Yeah, we'll use this for the metallics. Yeah, okay. So for the metal stuff, so this is going to be for the weapons and maybe some of the armor bits. I'm using Iron Warriors, which is my usual go-to for metallics because it's a nice dark gray and I love it. So we're going to use that for this paint scape. I think honestly would really go to the green here. But only one way to find out. If it doesn't look right, I got some shade to fix that, so no worries there. Alright, I'll probably keep streaming until about... Well, we're only streaming for a little over 2 hours, that's okay. Let's go... Let's go for maybe 4. Yeah, let's go for 4. It's 3 a.m. my time, and I'm usually a night owl anyway, so that's not a big deal to me. So we'll just do that. We'll just do that. How's that sound? If you're all willing to stay up with me that late anyway. I mean, I know for some of you maybe it's midday, especially our little Denmarkian friend there. Though I'm not too familiar with your time zone. But yes, thank you to all our newcomers here for coming. I'm glad we're able to just chill and paint while we're at it. Like I said, if you want to paint some models with me, feel free to. I'm all for it. I'm gonna be here basically all night because I love painting me some orky boys. Alright. Get a little more in there. I'm honestly surprised these paints have held up as well as they have for basically having sat there for a little over a year. Because I had these paints for a while now. But, you know, I guess when you have good quality paints, they'll last you a while. That's pretty cool. Alright, which orc boy to start with? They all got some wonderful choppers.
Wonderful shooters.
Should we start with you, big boy? Nah. Let's start with this guy here, since he's got a lot of metal bits on him anyway. I think I'll keep his helmet black, because I am going for a Goth's look here. So we'll do that. I am going to take a small break, though, because we did a lot. More than I normally would. I usually have to do like 1 or 2 hour sessions and then take a break before going back to painting. But hey, streams give me a chance to actually just keep pumping them out, you know? Where's my phone? Real quick. I am going to repost, see if anyone else is awake. Just let them know, hey, I'm still streaming. So take this time to stretch, hydrate, just get yourself any self-care that you need, okay? I'm gonna basically be here all night. All right. Let's see. Hey there. All right. Won't you come join me? Maybe kiss or something too. Yeah, for all those who are new here, I am a lewdtuber. So, I mean, if you couldn't already tell, I mean, come on. Come on, right? You know, I got the fucking fishnets going on here. I got the skirt. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Pretty damn obvious, I'd say. But yeah, so you're gonna hear me say some lewd things. Just not saying as lewd things as I normally would right now. Just given that I'm focused on painting. But hey, it is what it is, right? I feel like that's gonna turn off a lot of people who are coming in just for Warhammer. Hear me say lewd stuff. But hey, orcs, orcs, walk. Okay, I'm gonna say this. If one of you gets me a sub right now, I'll sip the paint water. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna swallow it. I'm just gonna taste it. If you give me a sub, I will do that. Does that sound good? I'll drink the paint water right here. Just a little sip. I won't swallow it. I'll spit it right back out, but I'll taste it. How's that sound, huh? How's that sound? Also, don't mind my messy hands right now as I'm painting. If you don't know what happened, the spray can I was using to prime them exploded on me. So that's why my hands are a little messy right now. It's starting to come off a little bit, so I'm not too worried, but still. It's also like what happened to my poor nails, because I just painted my nails. And, it sucks. And for some reason, I guess the spray paint is the same color as the nails, which is crazy. But yes, so I think my nails are gonna be fine. Don't you think? Wait, the repost. Sorry, got distracted. Got me distracted there, I did. Or needs to repost there. I'm British now, all of a sudden. I'm British. Oh, did I get some followers earlier? I did not notice that. I'm sorry. I guess my alert's not working for some reason. I don't know why my alert's not working. That's interesting. I'm sorry if you followed me and I didn't see that. I guess I'm not seeing my alerts. That's interesting. I'll have to fix that later. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'll fix that. I'll be a good girl. I'll get that fixed. Right, twitch.tv/May Mortem. You know, I just thought of something. I just thought of something that I've never thought of before. What is stopping me from promoting my Twitch on some local platform, like at a local game store. Like, what if I like had like a little business card or like a little sign? Like, I get like a local game store to sponsor me. Wouldn't that be crazy? That'd be crazy if I could get that to happen. Probably not. But hey, it's an idea. It's an idea. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the Twitch link up. All right. Okay, that should do it. Sorry for the wait. Just a little break here and just reposting. Okay. Let's get back to painting, shall we? Put my phone down here. Okay. Do. Any there lurkies there? Just watching me paint, huh? I like my little lurkers. You all are wonderful. And I appreciate you lurking. It's okay if you're shy. No biggie. But yes, I do have a throne, by the way, if you want to check it out. And one of the things I do have on there is some orc models. I don't have the latest orc codex, unfortunately, so I want to get it. And I'll probably get it at some point, with or without support. But I need that because if I can't, I want to play tabletop with somebody. And I was thinking maybe I can get someone to do virtual tabletop with me because I do own that. And I know there's a way to play 40k with virtual tabletop. Though I have not heard very good things about it, unfortunately. But who knows, right? Who knows? Alright. Ooh, I am liking that metallic so far. Ooh. I like how rough it looks. It's so orky, the way it should be. The way it should be.
Gonna paint some choppers and paint some shooters.
Alright. Alright. Tabletop Sim is amazing. You can even upload your own models by a 3D scan from your phone. Really? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Also, hello there. Sarah, is it? Sarah, best waifu. Did I just call you Sarah? Thanks for coming in. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Fishnets. I literally made a post on this on Blue Sky earlier. It's like, okay, chat, what do you want me to wear? And it was a debate. It was funny watching it. Like, it was literally a debate between thigh highs, stockings, and fishnets. It was so funny. And in the end, democracy won, and it was fishnets that won today. So fishnets I'm wearing. Unfortunately, this is the only skirt I own right now, so it doesn't work too well. But hey, it's a skirt, and it works well with this. It's a little scrunchy right now just because I'm sitting. But hey, fishnets. Yeah, just Sarah. It's really easy to set up as well. Just don't press C triz. TTS doesn't like that. Oh, okay. Good to know. Fishnets are pog. I know, right? You like them? I just got these not too long ago, and they're already my favorite fishnets. They're spider themed, and I'm supposed to be the spider witch, so it works so well. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. But anywho, yes, painting. That's what we're doing. Painting models.
Incompetence.
But anyway, thanks for coming in. Happy to have you here. Just chill with us, and we're gonna paint some Warhammer as we go through the rest of the night. I am typically a late night streamer, so be ready for that. I like to think that like I help a lot of people who can't sleep, or I used to work a late night shift myself. Like I used to work third shift, and third shift can be so boring and mundane. If you don't know, I used to work security, Well, I still do, but yeah, I used to work third shift security, and third shift security fucking is boring as hell. It's easy for a lot of positions, but gods, is it boring. You're gonna have a hard time like finding ways to entertain yourself sometimes. All right, anyway. Also, love the VTuber design. I'm currently painting some sisters, and your late night is my afternoon in Japan. Oh, okay. You're in Japan, huh? Well, hello there. Well, I'm glad you're able to join me. That's awesome. I do love the idea that you're painting along with me. That's so cool. You're painting some sisters, huh? Awesome. Oh, I love me some Sisters of Battle. What's your favorite order? If you don't mind me asking, what's your favorite order? I used to be a big fan of the Order of the Sacred Rose, I believe they're called. Ugh. I used to also just be a big Sororitas player for the longest time, but I switched over to Orks and Space Marines not long after. I mean, I see the recent edition really revamped the sisters a bit, so they're a lot more fun to play, especially with their newer faith system. All right, song name? It's the tree face. The trees have faces around here. If you wanted to know, I'll probably switch over to a different playlist here in a second, though. Yeah, I do security as well. So boring sometimes. See, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's so fucking boring. Like I work second shift security now, so it's not as uneventful, but it's still very slow and uneventful. I don't know. It can be really awful sometimes. Anyway, I gotta get this guy's armor plate, and he's got a little armor chest plate down there, so I paint that as well. Apologies, my paint scheme is not the best. I am just relearning. I have not painted it over a year, so I'm a little rusty at it right now. But anyway, order, I don't know. I just got into them and painting Sailor Moon print. I got as a magifier. Ooh, that's interesting. I've never had that before. Sailor Moon Sororitas? Oh, that would go so fucking hard. All right, out of 4 shifts or 3, I've had to do 12s and 24s. Well, at least how he works here in the U.S., typically you'd work 8 hours a day, and I work about 5 days a week. So I do 8 hour shifts. Sometimes I do actually 8 hour shifts typically, but sometimes I do 12s as well, which, 12s are awful. In 24-hour shifts, holy shit, girl, god damn. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I mean, I'll give you kudos for me to stick to that, but fuck, 24-hour shifts? Oh, that has to be so boring and so exhausting. Kudos to you, honestly. Kudos to you for being able to do that. Oh yeah, I was gonna switch over to a different playlist. We can't just be listening to Mary Mortem all night. But I do like her though, so thank you for exposing me to her. Grey Knight. Honestly, that's amazing. I'm really digging her, so thank you for letting me find her. All right. But yeah, 24-hour shifts. Jeez, Sarah. Goodness. Girl. That's awful. I'm so sorry. You are strong, that's for sure. Yeah, when it was Christmas time was 24 hours every 3 days and I had 15 hours of theme of them armed up at the gate. Don't join military security. Oh, wait, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so you're military security. Okay. I know a few people who were also stationed out in Japan for similar reasons, so that makes a lot more sense. Girl, I'm so sorry. But hey, you paint some sisters at least as a break. That's good. Paint alongside me. I think that's pretty rad. Okay. He's about done with his metallics. Oh, wait, he's got a backplate. Yeah, definitely. I considered military a while ago. I'm just civilian security. But that's about it. I mostly just patrol the hospital campus. That's all I'll say in the matter. I won't go into any more details just for my own sake. But yeah, I do hospital security and God, it can be really boring sometimes. And then other times it could also be really rough. Like there is just sometimes you're constantly on your feet and doing shit and you barely have enough time to breathe. Would not recommend. Pays well, but oh, it's awful. Civilian, you get paid much more. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I know the military pays shit, so again, I'm sorry you have to deal with that. I mean, I'll give you kudos for being able to stick with it though. That's really good of you. Like, cause I definitely could not do military. Well, I mean, I couldn't anyway because at one point I did apply for the Air Force, believe it or not. But I was not accepted because ADHD, amongst other things. And also was my arch back. All right, yeah, I feel that. I got special shoe insoles for my shifts. Ooh, that sounds nice at least. I probably should do that myself for the days I'm just on my feet. Because that probably would make it a lot easier. Because some days, oh, my feet are so sore by the end of it. And I just like sitting down, like, feels like I haven't sat down in years. Like, it really sometimes really gets you to move. So, yes, that's a good idea. I'll have to take that from you. I'm stealing that. Also, for those who are starting to follow me, I'm sorry if I don't see it. For some reason, my alerts are not working. Actually, now that I think on it, oh, I think I know why I can't see it. And probably can't hear it either. Because the webcam is above the alerts. So let me fix that. There we go. Oh! Oh, I made it to 60 followers. Holy shit. Thank you. That's okay. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Again, I'm sorry if I didn't see it earlier. That's some scuff on my end. I completely forgot to put my webcam footage here below the alerts. So that's probably why I wasn't seeing anything. I probably didn't hear it either because I had the music playing. Oh, I'm so sorry. But yes, thank you all for those who followed. I really appreciate it. Mwah, 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 mwah. You all get kisses. But thank you for 60 followers. That's crazy. That's crazy. I never thought that would happen so soon. I made the 50 followers recently, now to hit 60 now so quickly? That's nuts. I love it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the hell out of all of you. Now back to painting orcs. Especially as Sarah here is painting sisters. Well, Sarah, honestly, if you're up for giving me your Discord later, maybe you can help me set up a tabletop simulator and maybe we could play a few games together. I wouldn't mind that. Just saying. Just two girly pops playing 40k. Sounds like a lot of fun. Especially if I can just take my models I paint and scan them. Because unfortunately I don't have any other models. I don't have a way to play in IRL games because all the friends I do play are in other states. And unfortunately the local game store I go to only plays 40k nights when I work, so I can't do it anymore. But yes, I'd be down. Anyway, yeah, okay, do firm inserts because the soft gel will not provide the right support. Okay, good to know. I rocked soft gel and it destroyed my knee. Yeah, I can send my Discord over. Okay. Yeah, let me I do have a blue sky. It's on my profile page. You can probably just go via blue sky there. Follow me, I'll follow you back, and I'll DM you and we can just go from there, if that works for you. And then I can get your Steam code and we just get that all nice and set up if that sounds good to you. Yes, that sounds like a lot of fun because I've been wanting to play tabletop again for so long. Look at me making friends on stream. My fishnets bring all the boys to the yard, damn right. They're better than yours, damn right. They're better than yours. Okay, I am so glad I decided to do this. Because typically I game when I stream. I typically play a lot of boom shoots and even a lot of 40k games. This is my first ever, like, IRL paint stream. So it was a little new for me, but I'm glad it's going so well. So thank you all for coming to support and just hang out with me. I really appreciate it. You make the nights a lot less lonely, especially when everyone else is asleep. And I hope I can provide that same love to you. All right, what clan of orcs are you running? I love paint streams. Nice to talk with others and paint together. Yeah, exactly. That's what makes paint streams so fun. You just get to talk together and paint. It's amazing. As for the Orks clan, I have not decided for these guys yet. I am basically starting completely new. The last orc army I ran, it was Goths, but I've been debating whether or not I want to make these guys maybe a custom clan. Maybe that and fuck, maybe I can like do trans colors for them. Like maybe I can make their paint scheme into color of the trans flag. That'd be kind of funny and awesome. Because I am a trans galley. If you have not already noticed. Earlier we actually had a guy that came in and was so rude about it. Basically, he's like, "Wait, is that a guy's voice?" And then dipped like a jerk. Yeah, I'm not honestly too bothered by it. It just threw me off. It's like, damn, maybe just an asshole about it, you know? It's so annoying. All right. All right. That is good for this guy, I think. Oh, wait. I forgot they do have boots. I forgot they do have metal boots. Yeah, I'll get that later. Just trying to get the base coats done at least, you know? But yes, I saw some nids in that color scheme. I loved it. Ooh, trans nids. I never thought of that before. I never actually painted. Well, okay, I did paint bugs one time, and they were fun to paint. Like, they're honestly a very good starter paint because they're typically like 2 or 3 colors. You don't have to worry about details too much with them. So for people starting out, honestly, nids are pretty great. I would highly recommend nids. It's crazy. Orcs are also pretty forgiving. You get pretty messy with them, and they still look good. So that's the reason I like orcs. They're definitely a good way for me to get back into painting. All right, my brother is a female to male. Okay, and 2 of my coworkers are male to female. Very happy to lend a ear if need. I know how hard it could be. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I recently came out like a little almost I think almost a year ago at this point. No, I don't think it's even been that long yet. But I came out a year ago, but it's kind of been a long time coming. And I'm glad that when I first came out, like everyone was very supportive. So supportive, and it made me really happy. So I'm glad I have not gone back since. And honestly, like it's so fun. Like I get to wear fishnets, skirts, and even bras and shit. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I'm starting to wear makeup too, so it's so much fun. And I love how I look with makeup. I'm never gonna show my face on stream, at least unless I leave my job. But but yes, I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I'm only gonna get better. And I'm actually getting an HRT here soon. I got my appointment set up with Planned Parenthood, so I'm gonna get that going, and hopefully I'll be able to get some HRT coming my way, because that would be really great, especially since now I have insurance to cover it. So pray for me. But yes, I really appreciate that, Sarah. Thank you. All right. Oh yeah, and orcs are fun to kit bash. Yes, they are. I kit bashed orcs before. My old army. I had this one kit for a Lehman Russ before, and I kit bashed it to be a bad wagon for orcs, and it came out so good. But unfortunately, I had to sell it. I'm glad it's probably in the hands of someone who's enjoying it, though. So there's that. But yes, I had to sell it, unfortunately. All right, glad to hear that. And yeah, about 10 years ago, the general census was so different. Really happy how it's getting better. Agreed. And it definitely is getting better. Transphobia is still a very apparent thing right now, especially with the current administration. But yes. It's definitely getting better regardless what's going on right now. There's still some problems out there, but things have been a lot better than they had been a few years ago. I'm definitely very happy with that. So I'm glad I came around the time when things were more socially acceptable. It definitely seems like a lot of people are turning around, which does make me happy. Because it's now like able to be more comfortable, be able to get outside and just talk to people and dress the way you like without anyone judging you or harassing you. Because I've actually been dressing them outside my house and in public. Hell, I've actually I'm sorry, you little poor boy, poor boy, poor boy. I recently I dressed femme while I was going grocery shopping this week. Oh, I actually got compliments, which made me really happy. Fuck, I actually almost cried. But I got compliments and that made me really happy and like everyone was like okay with it. So I was like really happy to see that sort of thing. So it made me more comfortable being myself. So yes. So yes. Oof. Hopefully you can do the same. Sounds amazing. Yeah, I'll definitely try and get it. I'll definitely if this keeps up, if stream painting streams goes like this, I will definitely like do a stream where I kit bash in our Lehman Russ because I would love to do that again because that was a lot of fun putting a Lehman Russ together and then kit bashing it into a orc battle wagon because that was like my most proud achievement. So I will definitely do that again. Hey, M.A. Mortem, how's the Greenskins painting going? Oh, it's going great. Also, thank you for coming in, Freezy? Or would you prefer Fry? Either way, thanks for coming on in. Yeah, we're having fun painting orcs. Way late into the night, just chilling, yapping, painting orcs, talking about whatever, and listening to some music. So it's been a good grand old time. Welcome on in. Definitely come and just chill with us. If you got some models you want to paint yourself, feel free to do so. And just join us for a good old time, or just yap away, because I love yapping too. So please give me a reason to yap, be it about 40k or anything else. I love to yap, as you're about to find out. All right, Fry. Thanks for asking. Okay, yeah, no problem. I figure at least ask, because I don't like always like saying the full username. I know some people just prefer to say like a shortened version of it, so like they get their own little personal thing. Uh, but yes, no worries there. So yeah, Fry. I'll remember. I'll try to remember that. Definitely correct me if I ever fuck that up, because I am a little bit of an oopy goopy brain, so I probably may forget here and there. But Fry, I will try to remember. So Fry, it is. No worries there. All right. I'll take. All right. I'll take the extra bits off your hands. I have 6 Russes right now. Ooh, 6 Russes, you say? Yeah, I'll definitely. I wouldn't mind giving up some of the extra bits. Actually, now that I think on it, I think I still have the box somewhere. Yeah, I think I have it somewhere in my room. I could probably go grab it real quick and see if there's any extra bits left in it. Because I still have the box of Lehman Russ I got. All right. Oh, I see some chatting going on. Perfect. Yes, chat away, chat. Chat, chat, chat. Chat, chat, chat about everything, especially about 40k. But yes, other than orcs, I have painted and played Space Marines. At one point, I did Sisters of Battle, but I don't have a Sisters of Battle army anymore, unfortunately. And there's a story around that. Maybe I'll talk about that tonight. Um, But yes, and I also have played and painted Tau. Specifically the Farsight Enclave, because their lore I love the most. Their lore I love the most. Okay. Alright, a new box. Oh, okay. Getting some wolves done at the moment. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, so you're also painting along. Nice. I love that. I love that. That, like, a lot of people are tuning in just to have someone to paint with. That's nice. That's nice. Tao, you weeb. I am a weeb. Actually, you know what? Let me show them. I got them over here somewhere. I got them over here. I got them in a little box. Hold on, let me go grab them. I'm gonna go grab them. I'm gonna go grab them. You have activated my fixation. Now you're going to deal with it, live with it. But anyway, yes, I do have some Tau here. They're Farsight Enclave, so I really love the color scheme of them. But yes, I do have some. I got some Fire Warriors here, some Stealth Battle Suits here, and a Commander. The Commander I'm most proud of because honestly, it's some of my best work. I never got to finish him though because his weapons are the last thing I forgot to paint. But they are magnetized, which let me tell you, oh, it's so good. I feel like for any army that makes you magnetize, it's definitely the Tau, because their weapons are so versatile and so customizable. So you can basically take a battle suit and just magnetize the arms, so you can always make them just something whatever suits the scenario. Like if you're dealing with a lot of armor, you get more anti-armor here. If you're dealing with a lot of infantry, that works too. And it's just, oh, I love that part about the Tau. They're so customizable. They're so versatile. But let me tell you too. Oh, I gotta start a playlist real quick. But let me tell you though, magnetizing models can be a bitch if you don't know what you're doing. These guys are. This one's kind of sloppy. You could actually see the magnet a little bit, but I honestly think it works. But yes. Aside from the unfinished weapons, oh, I love what I did with the base. Like I made it kind of like a Mars red. It's all cork. And then I just did some like little basing, some tufts. I got a little bit of water going on there too. It's not the best, but it works. But yes, I'm very proud of this model. It's one of my favorites. I loved painting this one. Set him aside for now. All right. I love the base. Kind of gives us Sonic Green Hill vibes. I know, right? I was kind of going for more a Mars-esque vibe, but yes, definitely too. I can see what you mean. What else? But yes, got some Fire Warriors here. These were kind of more of a quick paint. Oh, I forgot I have them on a tray here. But yes, so they're not the best. Honestly, I'm not too happy with how this one came out. Like, it's a little too red and blue for my taste. I typically don't like to quick paint, but it is what it is. But yes, those are the Fire Warriors. I also have some. I don't think I finished these guys, honestly. Yeah, because their bases are not done. But I also have some stealth battle suits that look really good, which is kind of uncharacteristic for Farsight Enclave because they're typically the Tau that like to get up close and personal, which is very unlike Tau, but it is what it is. That's what I like about them. Like they're the ones that's like, fuck that shit. We're gonna get up and close and personal and blast everyone with our guns because that's fun and more devastating. All right. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, I can see the Mars had the stream on a lower quality, up the quality. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. All right, the blend from blue to purple on that dragon in shot looks so smooth. I know, right? I love him. I love him so much. He's my favorite dragon. I got him for my birthday recently, so I'm so happy with it. All right. Oh my goodness, so much chatting, so much chatting, so much to yap about. Ah, I need to paint orcs. Put you aside over here for now. I need to work on you anyway. Okay. Back to painting orcs. Happy late birthday, thank you. Oh yeah, I love the paint scheme. Yes, the Farsight Enclave ones are especially my favorite. I love the red on them. It looks so good. So it was like the first towel I actually wanted to paint because I wanted to see that red on the battlefield. And it ended up with me playing the Tau in a certain way on tabletop that I called ranged melee. Basically, it was exploiting a lot of the guns that were like really devastating at short range, and just basically flanking enemies and just blasting them. And because they have a higher weapon skill, especially in the current edition, for a lot of their infantry, oh, it's so good. I think it's like a 4+ to hit on their weapon skill. Not on their weapon skill, their ballistic skill, but I could be wrong. Speaking of, I need to get more codexes because I do not have a lot of the current ones. I have last editions, but none of the newer ones. I think he's done for now. He doesn't have a lot of metal on him. Yeah, okay, I think this guy's good for now. He's got a little metal ring there. Little pantalones. I got a lot of black to clean up when I'm done here. Okay, let's set him aside. We got more orcs to paint. We got a whole squad of them here, and I forget how long this can take. Oh, time for ads. Time for break. Oh yeah, I gotta change the music. That's something I should do. Alright, well, I'll wait for ad breaks to go off. And then we'll get back to yapping. Because I'm pretty sure all my subbies are asleep right now. So for my newcomers are dealing with ads, unfortunately. Very sorry about that. Nothing I could do about that. I did set it to the lowest setting, though, so you don't have to deal with them too often. It's like once an hour. So there's that, at least. And it's only a minute. So at least you got that going for you. I don't know what you guys are saying, though. Help you find it. I'm getting a 30-pound haul from one of my friends in Florida. Shipping to Japan is so much. Ooh, that's true. Shipping anywhere is too expensive these days. Felt that. That is very true, Fry. Very, very true. Unfortunately. Alright, let me paint more of these little guys. Metal is very forgiving sometimes. I just watched a commercial for a diaper pin. That's amazing. Sorry for that. It's surprised they even have diaper ads on Twitch, honestly. But then again, I'm pretty sure they'll just take any ad they can get. Don't think there's many parents on Twitch though. I could be wrong. I got a Japanese ad for car cleaning. I don't own a car. Fair enough. Interesting. So, oh, okay. So, oh, I would imagine, especially with how Japan is structured, that yeah, a train would be cheaper than a car. At least I'm going off like Persona 5, like owning a car is typically more trouble than it's actually worth. Because I think getting a license there is a pain in the ass, isn't it? Then again, I know a lot of places in the world, like getting a license is harder than it is in the US. Also, welcome back from the ads. I saw what y'all were chatting about there. Okay, so yeah, you take the train. Interesting. I never actually have ridden a subway before. Never once. I live in the Midwest, so we don't really have subways here unless you're like unless you're in a place like Chicago. But typically we don't have subway systems as far as I'm aware. Then again, I could be wrong. Also, it's funny you bring up Japanese things and a Japanese song is playing. Specifically the I think it's the outro for Soul Eater, which I need to rewatch that anime. Yeah, train to work is not even $2. Up to Tokyo is $7. Oh, okay, that's surprisingly cheap. At least compared to like something like in the New York, I believe. Like I think New York's subway system can really add up sometimes, which just sucks. All right, Soul Eater is goated. Yeah, Soul Eater outro, baby. I'm glad you like that. I actually do have a J Rock playlist. Hold on. I do have a J Rock playlist. Let me just switch to that real quick. Well, let's just finish though, but I do have a J Rock playlist. So, like, all my favorite J Rock stuff. Where is it? There it is. Okay, we'll let Paper Moon play. But after that, then it's just going to switch over to just straight up J Rock. This one's for you, Sarah. Right. Oh, Edgy! I just now realized it. Hey, how you doing, Edgy? Thanks for coming on in. How are you doing, Edgy? I didn't even notice you there. I'm sorry. I am just like so preoccupied with painting and yapping. All right. But yes, oh yeah, I think it is the second OP, not the first. But again, I have not watched the anime in a hot minute. I really should though. It's definitely one of the classics. And oh yeah, I love the outro. All right. All right. Oh, you going Fry? Okay. All right, you're good. I'm editing videos, and I had you on in the background. I got some free time while a big one renders. Ooh, gotcha. Ordering a big old editing clip, huh? You get to watch me paint. Enjoy some fishnets, huh? Yeah, sorry it wasn't thigh highs this time. I'll do thigh highs next time. But it was basically like a vote in the comments, and fishnets won. So that's why I switched to fishnets. And honestly, they go pretty well with this skirt, all things considered. So, but yes, you get fishnets instead tonight. So hope you don't mind. But I will do thigh highs next stream. Next time I do a paint stream. I read as edging videos. I was so confused. Oh, that's amazing. Huh, Edgy? You edging videos over there, huh? Huh? You edging people over there? Be honest. You edging? I'm edging it, Dante. I'm edging it. Hell yeah, you know I am. Good. Edgy is edging it. Who would have thought? I love that part in the movie where Edgy says, "It's edging time," and edges all over the place. Man, it's 4 a.m. already. I'll go a little longer. Fuck it. Think I'll finish up with the metallics of the orcs and probably call it a night. Because I do have wake. So I probably should sleep soon, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I switched to the J-Rock playlist. Let me do that real quick. And there we go. But yes, enjoy some J-Rock now. Edging right now, probably. My talk show is literally called Edging It Out. It is! Oh, I need to tune back into it, though, because I miss a lot of it when you do it. Which sucks, though, because it's very interesting to watch. You're really good at it, by the way. It's a real phrase, though. Look it up. What? I'm edging it? Or it's edging time? Pff, I'm surprised you haven't made that a redeem yet, honestly. Can you just imagine? It just says, I'm edging it. Or, like, it's edging time, and you just say that. Just, it's edging time. I'm gonna edge all over the place. So, if you're wondering why I'm not showing my face, it's not because, okay, I kind of feel like I'm a little insecure about my looks. But it's mostly because of my own sake, because I do work a full-time job that I need to stay afloat. Like, unfortunately, streaming does not pay the bills. Not yet. But, and I know that if they knew what I was doing outside of work, even though it doesn't apply to my job at all, they would fire me on the spot. So I don't want to show my face because if someone, unfortunately, like the unlikely scenario, and I know it's very likely, were to be at my job and they found out about what I was doing and they told management, I'd be fucked. So I'm not going to show my face, and I may never, just for my own sake. I mean, maybe that'll change later on. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that's just kind of how I feel, so I'm not risking it right now. All right. Anyway. Oh, thank you. Oh, of course. No problem, Edgy. No problem. You are amazing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I just wish I could hang out with you more. Because you are a fun person to hang out with. Maybe do some Monster Hunt together at some point. Because I really want to get back into Monster Hunter. Anyway, he should be good. I'm just gonna get his breastplate here. Well, his belly plate, I should say. Okay, this did not get as much primer coverage as I had hoped. Did not notice that earlier, but that's okay. I can get away with it. Alright. Hit me the fuck up for that. I love Monster Hunter so much. Yes, and I'm so behind. Oh, I'm so behind. Like, I think I'm at HR 40 last I checked. But I don't know. Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to press. No. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I know you didn't mean that. You were just talking about your show. That's okay. I don't mind it. But definitely, definitely ask next time. That's okay. But definitely just ask next time. All right. Oh, what weapon you main? Answer will dictate if I follow or not. Okay, so the weapon I main now is Sword and Shield. It used to be dual blades, but Someone convinced me to try Sword and Shield, and I have not gone back since. Sometimes I run dual blades as a backup, but now it's Sword and Shield, and I love Sword and Shield. It's so good. It's a nice mix of agility and defense, and oh, you could do so much with it. And also, I probably get made fun of too much for dual blades because Zero makes fun of me for it. All right, SS was my world main. DB is my main and wild and second now. My partner mains dual blades and nothing else. Yeah, because dual blades is fun. You get to go fucking attack on Titan on the monster, just spin attack everything when you get wounds. It's fun. And my goodness, the DPS from it. Like, I know the meme is like, what is it called? All that for 2 damage. But, like, damn, you can really fuck up a monster in quick succession with dual blades if you know what you're doing. But then again, that goes for, like, all the weapons. Like, if you know what you're doing, you can do a lot of damage in a short time. So, like, it's not even a matter of, like, which weapon is good or which one is not. It's just how if you know how to use it properly, you know? Like, I feel like that's the main thing. So, kind of, like, saying which weapon is superior and all that, like, that defeats the point. Like, you go whatever works for you. All right, my part. Okay, so DB is like brr. Exactly. It's just pure DPS brr. Just the monsters going, please stop spamming me with cutting attacks. Hehe. Dual blades go brr. Also, should put up redeemables. Want to redeem my points to force you to drink water. So much health. Drink, hydrate for health. Oh, I do have redeems. There is a Hydra redeem in there. It should work. You should see in my redeems. I do have plenty of redeems. But I'll drink some water for you anyway. Well, not water, but Baja Blast, but it is what it is. But yeah, there should be a Hydra redeem in there. If they're working, hold on, let me check, mix it up. No, it should be working. Let me check. I'm just gonna test it real quick. Because it was working earlier. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's still working. So no worries there. Okay, yeah, so your mouse just wasn't mousing. Yeah, there we go. But yes, I have a lot of redeems in there I think you'll like. But yes, thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate right now just for you. Mm. Oh, it's the sweet nectar of the gods that is Baja Blast. Well, specifically, this is Baja Blast Zero because I'm really trying to cut on my sugar. So it's like, this is my compromise to feeling my Baja Blast addiction. It's honestly not bad. Like, it doesn't taste as good as the regular Baja Blast, but, you know, it's good enough for me. But yes, thank you for the hydrate there, Sarah. I appreciate that.
Cracking a cold one.
Okay, I need to save for Greek mythology story time. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely. If you don't know, I'm pagan. Specifically, I'm Greek pagan, so I know like a shit ton of Greek mythology. I'm kind of shit at telling it verbatim, like on stream. I did it once already, but I kind of struggle a little bit. But I'll get better at it eventually. Ooh, excuse me, and I'll get better at practice. But just be aware, I typically save the story time for at the end of stream, just as a wrap up. But yes, I will definitely do that. So no worries there. So save with those points, and you get a Greek bedtime story, especially as you're going through those late night shifts. Oh, my buddy was Norse pagan. Oh, nice. But yes, I am Greek pagan. I also speak a little bit of Greek, just a little bit of Greek, you know. Minya ganyos. Minya ganyos. You can take a guess what that means. Oh, this song's good. I don't actually remember what anime this is from because I know it's from some anime. But damn, I love this song. It's so hype. Messy paint job, but it's okay. We're just starting with the base coat. I'm running out of metal here. I might have to put some more down. All right. All right. All I'm going to say is that all that Greek myth stuff would have gone down a whole lot different if it had been there. If I had been there. Oh, is that so edgy? Would you stop Zeus from pulling out his little millimeter defeater from his toga? Because if you did, that would help a lot. Because literally a lot of problems are because he pulls this little thunder wee wee out, unfortunately. Especially if you ever watched the series The Blood of Zeus, which I highly recommend. It's really good. It's maybe the same people who made Castlevania, the Castlevania anime. But literally, the whole plot point, in my opinion, is everything could have been avoided if Zeus just didn't cheat on Hera again. Because it was at a point where Hera was just so done with his bullshit and said, fuck it all. All right. Oh, you'd fuck Zeus like everyone else? Yeah, would you, Edgy? How do we both go the same route, May? I have no idea, but that's literally the. I mean, that's the part everyone knows about Greek mythology, even if you know nothing about it at all, is just that. All right, I'd have Zeus curling his toes and gripping the sheets. I mean, that's a hard shoe to fill there, Edgy, but, I believe in you. Also, hi, Autumn. Happy to see you there. You been lurking this whole time, or just coming back? I'm glad to see besties being besties. Greek mythology in one sentence. Unfortunately, Zeus is horny. Exactly. That's how you can sum up all of Greek mythology, unfortunately, is just that. As for Norse mythology, hmm, not so sure on that. I mean, I know Zeus has his horny moments, but nowhere near. I mean, not Zeus. Odin has his horny moments, but nowhere near to the same level as Zeus. Which, fun fact, you know how what Zeus's Greek name is? How you say it in Greek? It's Zephs. Literally just Zephs. Zeffs. Zephs. That's how you say it in Greek, is Zephs. Just a little fun fact for you. Alright, we just need to send over Edgy to quell Zeus's horniness. Exactly. If I had the magical power to make that happen, I would. But something tells me when Edgy wants to bang Zeus, they're talking about the one from Epic. Holy shit, I hear Flow. I love Flow. Yeah, it's literally a whole J-Rock playlist. I could send it to you later if you want to hear the rest of it. It is a public playlist, so if you go to my YouTube channel, you can look at it, and you can see my whole playlist for J-Rock. It's just for any of you who wants to listen to it more. In fact, I think all my playlists for everything I have is public. So if you want to listen to all the music, go right ahead. This is a Naruto Shippuden intro. Oh, I did not know that. I've actually... This is going to sound like heresy, but I've actually never watched Naruto. It's like the one anime of all the classics I've never watched. And I know a lot of people are go, oh, how dare you? But I'll work on it. Lily's going to make me watch it at some point. But yes, I have not watched Naruto. But it's interesting. I did not know that was actually a Naruto intro. I mean, it's a good song regardless, so. Ah, this is coming out so nicely. Alright, I got 3 more Orky boys to go with the metallics. Then I think I will wrap it up from there. And we'll see where we go. Alright. Ooh, paint a little bit of his hand there. That's okay. I might need more metallic here in a second. I forget, this one has the fancy axe. I will need to make the fancy axe look super fancy. Alright, alright. That's fine. The anime is like 40% filler. I got sick of it shortly after the time skip and only read the manga. Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot. It's obviously one of those in its own era where like it was a lot of filler, and like you are just watching hundreds of episodes with like little plot. Like that's another thing that turned me off from some other animes like Dragon Ball and One Piece, which I will say I do like the live action of One Piece. It is a very good, honestly, in my opinion. Probably the best anime adaptation that's ever existed from fucking Netflix out of all things. But yes, good. Alright, get the base coat on for this axe here. Got 3 more Orky boys to go to make their weapons all nice and shiny. Right, yeah, the anime also became even more filler after the time skip because the manga started releasing half as fast, but the anime wanted to stay the same rate of episodes. Oh, I see. Yeah, because Naruto, One Piece, and a few other animes were in that era of anime production where a lot of animes were following along with the manga. They weren't waiting for the manga to finish or at least get to like a certain point. They just went along with it. And the problem was at that time, the reason why there was so much filler, at least for a lot of them, was because the anime ended up being faster than the manga in terms of development. So what would happen is that the anime would get to the point where the manga left off. So in order to keep episodes on a weekly basis to pan out that part of the manga over until the next part of the manga was finished, they would just stretch the episode out for as long as possible. That was especially the case for like One Piece, where it just kept happening, where they would have to keep stretching an event from the manga as long as they possibly could because they had already had caught up where the manga left off. Which is why that was happening. Fortunately, they've since kind of made that practice kind of obsolete and you don't see that anymore. At least I don't think. At least a lot of the anime I watch now is no longer like that. A lot of anime typically learn the lesson of just waiting until either the manga is complete or at a certain point where they could do a whole lot before, they can actually move on with the plot. But, what do I know? What do I know? Yeah, did I get your back, by the way? I did. Alright, anyway. Alright. Wasn't there like a whole arc, like 200 episodes? But in lore it was like 2 days? Yes, exactly. This is a perfect part of it. That's like the point. Like again, they catch up to the manga so fast because they're making these episodes on a weekly basis at that point, and it would lead to this problem where they had to stretch the episode as much as possible, just so the manga could catch up. I also go manga only for One Piece. I don't bother with the anime because instead of doing fillers, they milk. Because of fillers, they milk every episode as long as possible. I was watching it with a friend a couple years ago, and we kept having to skip the first 5+ minutes because they'd also add a recap on every episode. True, that is also true. In Naruto, yeah, something like that. There was a really long arc about an entire war, but there was so many simultaneous plots, so even the manga was like 20 or 30 volumes. Ooh, I see. But yes, this is like the problem, which is what led to that happening. Again, thankfully, it's no longer a thing in practice, at least not very often, for this reason alone, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people were so sick of it. I mean, I imagine, like, in the early days when anime was, like, becoming a more popular thing in the West, that's, like, turned a lot of people off from it, was just the fact that it would just be episode after episode after episode. and not much would happen. Like, you'd be watching 50 episodes and you barely get for like any significant part of the actual anime. So I imagine they got really annoying for a lot of people and turned them off early on. Maybe. I could be wrong though. Anyway, I need more metal. Hey, look what I'm doing, chat. Am I doing something suggestive? Huh? Am I doing something suggestive, chat? Huh? 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 Oh. I can still be a little lewd. Ooh. Rolling Star, one of my favorites. This is a good song. I think if I remember, this is actually was oh yeah, it is the Bleach intro. But you're right on that. Yes, it is. It's immediately why I put it on here. I think the the intro and outros for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is also on this playlist. So you might hear that before we end tonight. Maybe. All right. All right. You shook it too much. Some paint came out when you opened it. Well, now it's supposed to happen. I'm supposed to jerk off the Citadel paints. That's how I get paint out of them. Didn't you know? You gotta turn on the paints to get them to paint. You know how, like, for anyone else, if you want to turn them on, you know, you want to get their liquids, their fluids, you gotta turn them on. Welcome to May, everyone. Welcome to May. Poor Dryad. Poor Autumn. I'm not sorry for that, though. That was funny. That was funny. I'm not sorry for that. Probably gotta clip that later. But yes, how's everyone hanging in there? How's your own progress with painting models going? I hope it's going well. We're all having a little bit of fun if you're painting along with me. All right. I was just being a little silly. But I love it. Just Autumn being Autumn. Just the way we like her. All right. Making sure I got every nook and cranny of this axe. There we go. All right, he's good. On that side. Now we're going to get the others. All right. Not painting models, but I only have like 6 emote slots left to fill. 2 static and 4 animated. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think you remember you mentioning that before, that you had some emotes you were working on. I mean, I looked at, and you did show me some of them. They look awesome, by the way. I'm so glad that you really get more out there. I'm getting more emotes myself soon. Just waiting on the artist who's working on them, which is Tomato. And I really love what they already did with the ones that they currently made for my channel. Yeah, I did a couple more. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. But yes. The one thing that's annoying though is like getting the emotes approved. Like, ugh, it takes a long time. Like, I know the reason why, so I don't hold it against them. Like, there's only so many people they have to have in order to approve emotes, but geez, it could take so much. Does Tomato like tomatoes? Well, I mean, yeah. Tomato's all about the tomatoes. It's literally their thing. I could definitely recommend them if you want to commission them for emotes, because honestly, they're pretty good at it. And if they're interested in doing more emotes for other people, I'm sure they'd be down. But I'll have to ask. Oh, did I get a little bit of paint on him by accident? Oop, I did. Oh well. I'll fix him later. Alright, does he have a little breastplate? Yes, he does. Ooh, Shiver's playing. Perfect. If you don't know, this is one of the Black Butler intros. Still such a place in my heart, that anime is. The new arc is pretty fucking fire if you haven't watched it now. The Emerald Witch. It's a little weird at times, but other than that, it's really good. The ending, though, is kind of meh. Alright. What are you all talking about over here? Right, Bleach actually did have that many fillers compared to other shows going on at the time, but the whole thing about interrupting a canon arc to do a filler arc pissed off a lot of people. Yeah, I did hear about that. I heard that was like one big controversy. Right, yeah, it's weird because some of mine get auto-approved and some didn't. I have no idea why. Yeah, from what I read up on the emote situation, basically they have to be approved by a human. It's not always like a robot doing it. They have to have them approved by human because apparently their bots are not the most reliable, and some pretty sussy ones get through. But then again, I've seen some of Lily's emotes and wonder just how lenient the system can be sometimes. Alright. Oh, I have my own emote person I commissioned from. They do magical girls and pretty cute stuff. Aw, that's cute. I love that. Wait, Sarah, do you stream? I just never bothered to ask. Do you stream? I have to know now. Do you stream? I must know. I must know, because I will follow you if you do. Alright, CL's aunt would have done all that shit if she had a 6'2" Latino with kind eyes, not unlike myself. Oh, okay, I see your type there, Edgy. I see your type. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I get it too. I also like me some milfy redheads. Once I have made them all, uploaded, approved, though, I'm gonna do one big new emote to release it once. Fuck yeah. Can't wait to see it. So good luck to you in that regard. So hopefully that will get approved quickly for you. Because it took a couple of weeks for mine to get approved. It was really annoying. Oop, maybe I laid that on a little too thick. That's okay. Take the edge off. Edgy, help me take the edge off some of this paint. So it's not globbing up my paint job. Oh, I forgot about this song. It's a good one, though. I also have the Japanese version of I'm Not Okay on here from MCR. But it was done by a different... It was done by a cover band. It's so cool. Alright, no, I don't stream. Not anymore. Plan on starting back up, though. Oh, okay. Well, you ever do, let me know, and I'll be sure to pop in and say hi. Alright, redheads are the best. Got one on the leash. I mean, married one. Yes, this is a Japanese cover of Face Down. It is. It's so good. I also have a Japanese cover of I'm Not Okay. I'll play that next because that one's also really good. If like MCR was like an anime. But yes. It's done by Sunrise Skater Kids. They do a lot of Japanese covers of emo songs. I highly recommend them. All right. Almost done here. Metals are very forgiving sometimes. Like, you can really get away with it. Like, even if the paint's a little thin, like, it just goes on so nicely with the black. So it's really good to have. it's sometimes usually what I start with. Especially when I was painting Necrons at one point. Like I could thin the paint down really good, and then I can just have the metal just cling on anyway. This is a mincy paint job right now, but that's okay. We'll clean up next stream, and we'll make these models really pop. Honestly, I'm having a lot more fun doing this than I thought I did. All right. Oh, by the way, May, your nails are very cute. Oh, thank you. They're a little bit of a mess right now. I explained earlier on stream, but when I was priming the models, um, I primed them in a regular black spray paint that I usually have. But the paint can exploded on me, and it got all over my hands. I cleaned up as much as I could, but you can definitely see a little bit of a mess there. And fortunately, it did fuck up my nails a little bit. But hey, thankfully, it was in the same color. But yes, so if you want to know why it's a little messy, that's the reason. But thank you. I'm glad they came out nice. I usually like painting them black. I'm thinking about painting them in like a neon green next time, but I'm not sure. Let me know if you want me to do a painting nail stream as well. People can join me just painting their nails. Wouldn't that be fun? All right. Oh, you guys are going crazy in this chat. All right. Never was a fan of Japanese covers. I grew up with the OG at an ATV game. I knew these songs at the back of my mind. I do admit to it's really done well, though. It is, absolutely is. Oh yeah, I'll do that. So this is the Japanese cover by the same band for "I'm Not Okay" by MCR. It's so good. Just listen. All right, I missed MCR's tour and mad I didn't get to go. Yeah, same. Uh, I wish I could get to see them in concert at least once before like they stopped for good, but it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. I think he's good for now. Get his back plates. Yes, just listen. All right, get your little pointy head there. Hopefully you can see Flo's next one. Oh, nice. Flo, huh? Maybe. Man, I blanked. What were we talking about again? Sorry, I do this sometimes. All right, we got the knob here. Just gonna finish the metallics for him. And that should be the end of it for now. Honestly, a lot of good progress. Because I think I'm gonna be painting Goths. So having mostly black works just fine. We can make that work. The best part of art is not trying to correct your mistakes, but rather work with them. This cover kicks ass. I know, right? Exactly. But yeah, Edgy, if you like, I can send you my whole J-Rock playlist to listen to, because it's a lot of good ones in there. You know, when I was working on Arcanado, if I was thinking like if I ever turn into an animated series, I want this as the intro. Because I feel like for Arcanado it would work so well. Oh yeah, for all those who don't know, before I started streaming, I was obsessively working on an audio drama called Arcanado. It's unfortunately under hiatus right now because I just can't find the time to really complete the next episode. There's currently 2 episodes out on Spotify, but the third episode, which is just called episode 2, I know, weird, but if you listen to it, you'll know. But it's on a hiatus now for that reason, because I just can't get back to it at the moment. But once I do, I will. I honestly don't know what I want to do with it right now. I was thinking maybe not turning to audio drama, but maybe into something else. Like I was thinking maybe you could make a good visual novel series, but I don't know. I'm not gonna make any decisions just yet. Eventually I will get back to it though, so I'm not abandoning the project altogether. But yes, little known fact about me, I did briefly work on an audio drama that unfortunately just is not coming out yet. I made a lot of mistakes, but I'm willing to work on them and be better. I just feel bad for everyone who is involved in the project right now. Like we're waiting and waiting for me to start working on something, and then it just never happens, you know? Like they're just waiting patiently for episode 2 to come out, and then I had to go on hiatus. All right, another Naruto Shippuden intro. Let's go. I guess a lot of these I didn't know were actually Naruto intros. That's interesting, but good to know. I'm glad you're enjoying it. But yeah, Edgy, I'll send you a friend request on Discord later, and I could definitely give you the playlist. I would love to yap about J Rock with you. Huge W for Edge here. Exactly. Exactly. Ooh, my voice is getting tired. Losing a lot of that femme fatale that I usually got going on. Okay. I think he's about done. Just gotta finish this chest part here. Now we should be good for the night. Okay. That should be good. This metal really is a good contrast with the black, though, by the way. Really good contrast with the black. Sounds good. Yay, Newfoundland. All right. Well, I think that's what I'm going to do for base coating for now with these Orky boys. They're looking really good, all things considered. They're a little messy right now, but they are looking promising right now with just the skin and the metallics. I got good faith on them that they're going to look great. So I think tonight I'll wrap up stream that way. Just because it's almost 5 a.m. and I probably should go to bed here soon. All right. Something I learned while doing musicals and streaming back in HS: honey and some tea helps the most with throat and voice a bit. Okay. Have a good night there, Dryad. Oh, thank you for the follow, Fry. Thank you so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. You all get kisses. You all get kisses, by the way. You get a kiss. Mwah. You all get a kiss. Mwah. You all get a kiss. All right. Let me look for someone to raid real quick, and we'll end stream that way. We'll just do a little raid and go. But thank you all for joining. I'm so happy I was able to entertain you for the last 3.5 hours. And we'll have to do this again. I will definitely do more paint streams more often because clearly a lot of people enjoy it. So let me look for someone to raid. It's going to be a little awkward given the time, but should not be too hard. Who have I not raided? It can't be someone I know. I already raided Void Dweller, so that's not happening. Let me raid someone who's also doing Warhammer. Why not, right? Actually, wait. Let me just look in the VTuber category. Oh, yeah, you get to see my cute little shirt. You like it? I got this at a golf shop the other day. You can raid a German streamer? Probably. I want to raid another VTuber, though, because that's only fair. God damn, all these gotta have a lot of views. I feel intimidated. This is the one thing that's annoying about being a late night streamer, is finding someone to raid. Ugh. Because like anyone who's up right now is probably like a different time zone than me, or I may not even speak the same language. I haven't run into that yet, but I have a feeling. Who's a friend? Actually, who's a friend I have not raided yet? None of these. Yeah, we'll go for this gal. Why not? All right. Yeah, okay, Ivy is a good one, but I already raided her, so that's not gonna happen. I kind of make it a rule that I'm not gonna raid people twice, because, you know, you get one raid and that's it. Yeah. So we'll go and raid this gal I got here. But yes, I hope you all have a wonderful night. If you want to finish up painting, go ahead. But I love you all. Thank you all for the follows. Thank you for getting to 60 followers this soon. And I will see you all next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you all, and I will see you next time. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, by the way. Do some gaming. And we'll see you then, okay? We'll see you then. You guys start the raid now. Should be pulling up here. You all have a wonderful night. I appreciate